not killing you right now.
Oh, so he's like Quagmire.
God.
Yeah.
That too.
Motherfucker has everything.
No, he doesn't have all of them, but he does have Wookiee syphilis.
What the
Ew.
fuck is that?
Ew.
The Jedi makes the Jedi noise.
Oddball was able to
Audio is alive.
show off his capabilities.
And he is good.
And Wampa did the kaboom.
Yeah, with ass torpedoes.
Yes, Rico. Kaboom.
Yeah.
Not sure where you have fucking ass torpedoes on a Y-wing, but
You strapped him on somehow.
The fact that he has bombs slung under the fucking thing on the outside also dumbfounds me.
maybe it's something with that squadron, since they're all fucking lunatics.
But, I mean,
Sounds about right.
we also have a Y-Wing with a mask driver on it.
Yeah.
Real on
Dude.
that
A
Y-Wing.
gas driver that's cosplaying is coming out of Halo.
You know, we have two of the other pilots in ARC 170s. If those ARCs start getting customized, I'm going to be scared.
They already are with Lynn.
Yeah, but like, if they start doing more customization.
If
They
I
get
get
their
my
own
hands
paint
on them.
Y-wings, and then you'll see what they're doing.
No, we are not getting more Y-Wings.
No more Y-Wings? Sag.
Well, okay, we might get a squadron worth.
Noises.
We could fit another squadron of Y-Wings. Or half a squadron. I don't know. Currently, our fighter complement's kind of hodgepodge.
Our eyes and ears on my stream.
Leading multiple eyes. You got two.
My stream is also live.
Really, I only have one.
What happened to the other one?
I just have shitty eye vision.
That's fair.
That's
And
I mean, that
dyslexia.
happens.
My second set of eyes, put on or put in my face. So,
I mean, contacts are still on. They're just a little bit more intimate.
well, would they not be in your face because your eyelids closed and they would be?
Yeah, but what percentage of time are your eyelids closed versus open?
Surprisingly, a lot.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Woggy Fairster released the new Star Citizen review, ship review.
Let me guess, it's a rant.
No, it's the Ironclad. He actually does like architectural reviews.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so basically what
Behold.
Molf did.
The intro.
Should be 36, but
I thought last week was 34.
He marked it as 35.
no, it should be 36.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll fix.
We got an R on Discover there.
Discove.
Discove.
It was
Of
Discovery the first time, and in a hurry to fix it, I ended up making it Discove, apparently.
Oh no.
Of course, you use Kit Fisto diving into Moncala.
From the old Clone Wars, there's animation.
The good Clone Wars animation.
I'm like, what do I have that's funny and water related? Well, okay, well, Kit Fisto's present, and I have like 4 different videos of Kit Fisto smiling. And then there's that one. I'm like, okay, well, there we go.
We're going for a swim, boys.
Welcome
Time
back,
to get
everybody.
fishy.
Time to get fishy, but first, the last of the Starfighters comes screaming into a, well, it's Wampa, so a very aggressive yet somehow flawless landing, awkwardly far back in the hangar, and Len is already out shaking a fist at him angrily and ordering him to taxi his ass back to the front, as the squadron returns from a successful raid on the planet of Ranklage, where a Incom facility producing I-7 HAL runners for Imperial Customs mostly was, if not completely destroyed, certainly put out of action for the foreseeable future. With that said, though, you're currently hanging out not far from that refueling depot you had decided to visit last session, where you had met Klingon, a future member of the Smugglers Alliance, though that is something you do not yet know about, who offered you the pick of his stock in exchange for in exchange for assistance in repairing his vessel. You provided that. You took almost every bit of fuel left in that facility, and as a result have fully topped up your tanks. But the Vander is still not quite in the condition that you would want to be in for fighting off fleet combatants, but as you once again gather in the bridge edge to recount the situation at hand, figure out your next plan, and I'll give Lyra a knowing look as she stumbles out of her quarters, finally, after 3 days. There's a kitchenette in there.
Doesn't make it any less like, really? 3 days?
There's a kitchenette.
I
in the
mean,
back.
once you know Tesh's like species, it makes sense though.
I like to imagine you come out in sweatpants, a white tank top, and the helmet. The helmet stays on.
Well, yeah, man alert.
Takes it off any other time. Whatever.
No, that's not what happened.
I know. We're
Does
just.
Star Wars even have sweatpants?
Yeah.
I'm sure it does. If it doesn't, they were seen in the Acolyte.
The in-universe
pants?
equivalent of harem pants.
They exist. I'm sure they exist. They're humans, meaning comfortable pants are a creation that will exist. But in any event, you've had time to actually reorient yourself and clean up.
Why do you look
But-
like you went 10 rounds with a Rancor?
What?
Mala says, why do you look like you went 10 rounds with a Rancor?
I kinda did.
She smells like it too.
I want to know.
It's the real question is, did you win?
Nope.
No.
Said with no shame or disappointment at all. But yes, you find yourselves back on the bridge of the Resurgence. Your Venator leading this small little fleet, which is grown into quite a potent task force. Three dedicated warships, and multiple very capable converted transports. The CR-90 is not a dedicated warship; it's a converted transport. I saw the mice moving about. Like, wait a minute.
Converted,
CR-90s.
converted, all this shit.
It's kind of
But-
the specialty.
CR-20 is dedicated.
Technically, this is converted too.
What?
Technically.
Well, it's. I mean, it's been converted several times, but it is a. It is a
Oh
construct.
yeah, that's right.
Though I'd argue that's probably built to military standards. This was not.
Well, after we got our upgrade to it, to Serenity's Edge.
It has certainly been. It is certainly a military grade ship at this stage. The beauty of Corellian engineering: just slap some more armor on it, a bigger reactor, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Tune out the engines so they're not running rough.
Yep. But you have at your hands one of the most powerful fleets that the rebels are in control of in this galaxy. You have, across all of your ships, a little over 2,000 personnel. You have ground vehicles, you have aircraft, you have almost 2 full fighter squadrons on easy deployment, and if you count everything you have, probably closer to 3.
What are you doing?
You're making more at this time, and you have multiple strike teams which can be sent out on their own missions, which is something I do think we should discuss today. Last session, you were given the initial briefing as to who gets to fill what role. I have not added Major Harkin to his position yet because I just have not gotten there. However, I have added Cole. So Cole, if you have not seen what your special ability as the Chief of Intelligence is, you should probably go look at that.
Dead. Jordan? Yes.
We also added Malice, but you just didn't do it on the sheet yet.
I did not do it on the sheet yet. I also have not finalized his ability, which is why he has not been added.
Which doesn't matter right now, so take your time.
It will be done. But I do want Cole to read her ability because Cole's prided herself on her.
Or you want the custom one? Yes.
Yes. Well, so every role has a specific ability, and then every individual in that role has an ability. That's the second one. Might as well read it for the viewers.
Both of them.
Sure.
As the intelligence officer, I get the role of intelligence brief, which is once per session. I can reveal one hidden enemy asset, objective, weakness, or motive relevant to the current mission.
Basically, you
And
gotta
then
ask
my-
me a question.
Super secret special ability. Master of Stealth. At the end of each session, make a stealth, skullduggery, or computers check with the difficulty determined by the GM. On a success, you are able to successfully... That's a word.
Obfuscate.
obfuscate your involvement and reduce the likelihood that the Empire or other hostile factions are able to increase their intelligence on your current whereabouts or capabilities.
If you remember, at the top of this very chart, there is Imperial Awareness. You can basically roll to try and keep that from going up all the way, or at all, whenever you take actions against the Empire. And the Hutts are also looking for you, so, you know.
So does that mean he could get a quick roll for the last session?
They were not in that position until the start of this session.
Damn. You win this time, He-Man.
And Malice is going to be placed as the chief operations officer.
And real quick, Lyra, if you remember what we discussed before the session about the other roll that can be made for Tesh's objective.
We didn't talk about that.
Yes,
Not
we did.
out loud. Did we? I don't remember that.
Remember we were discussing what Tesh is currently trying to find for Alpha? And
Oh,
how
yeah.
Each session you get to roll a D100, and if it's under, starting off 15.
Yeah.
So feel free if you want to do that. You do /R space 1D100. If it's 15 or under, not quite.
Close but no cigar.
Yep, that will increase by 5 or 10 each session. So
I will take the flight coordinator position.
flight coordinator does, however, need to be someone who's on board the ship. That is the case
Yes.
for several of these roles. So
Yeah.
if you are going to be flying, it's difficult to be acting as air traffic
Coordinating.
control from the sky. You are not running an E3. You're running a effectively an F-15 Echo.
If I had higher leadership, I would do the XO position, but I do not.
That's why we're
So
putting Major Harkin in it.
that's fair.
He will be good at filling that role.
Mhm.
All right. Pardon me, my back is just really bothering me. It's need to stretch for a minute.
And honestly, Wagi, with how often you're in your bomber, I would probably fit the flight coordinator better.
Yeah.
Because it's a 50-50 whether I jump in my X-Wing or not.
That's very true.
This is Len to Bridge. I have a report on Dum Dum. Here's a voice comes. A very familiar voice comes over the intercom.
Where is he this time?
See, that's his issue. We do not know. Was
I'm gonna
last
put a
spotted on
tracker on
hangar
that
deck.
rat.
Well, that is just it. We thought we did. Believe he may have snuck aboard Tesh's ship when she just left, so if that is case, expect very rapid return.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'd be more worried about her trying to kill him.
And she finds him amusing. Does she want him on the ship? No, but probably will not kill him. If she does, we'll hold memorial. Until then, ship is ready to move at your command. Anything further you need?
That'd be all, Lynn. Thank you.
Understood.
Where are we? On the
We head to
space
the
map?
galaxy map.
Over here.
Oh, way the fuck over here.
Yeah. This was where I knew of a refueling station with Rhydonium, and it was supposed to have Tabana. Did not have as much Tabana.
Yes.
We haven't
Pirates had
to
taken
get
pop
down
shots.
to the Camino system.
So Tabana is your weapons, is your blasters.
Oh,
and
is it?
such.
Okay.
And you,
Yeah.
and you have enough. Yes, you have enough.
We have fuel
For-
full tanks of Rhydonium, so we're good.
Okay. We need to go to Haven Shroud, which is...
Over here.
Okay.
And I-
Look to the officers and give the order to plot a course to Haven Shroud.
I'm gonna head over. TARDIS is gonna head over to navigation.
Can I get an astrogation check? As Haven's Shroud is not terribly difficult to reach, but you are going off onto the Hydian after going down the Salin corridor and potentially whatever the fuck this spur is, so...
Yeah, but this is TARDIS's backyard.
Absolutely, which is why it is going to be an average difficulty astrogation check with no setbacks.
Sounds good. Ended.
Easily enough, you were able to plot a course of approximately 15 total jumps. It'll take you between multiple different rendezvous points, all along the periphery of the Hydian, taking advantage of the stability of that hyperlane while still staying out of the more readily
Imperial.
controlled systems.
Yeah, the Imperial governed areas.
Yeah, well, that's most of it, unfortunately. Dipping your way past Vanquo on the edge of Mandalorian space, moving past Ace, popping by by Terrace, then Null, and Trywell before heading over towards the familiar system, which is not a system at all, but the floating remnants of an old CIS fleet, interspaced with some Republic debris, on the edge of the outer edge of a fairly nondescript binary star system that is home to the... Sorry, I'm really just trying to get my brain into D&D mode right now.
TARDIS is gonna look back at Lyra. Are we bringing the fleet in, or are we sitting nearby?
That's a
We're
good
just gonna
question.
sit nearby. We'll
Okay.
take Serenity's Edge in, and then have Quiet Blue Vector on standby with it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Small craft complement of both ships.
How many can Quiet Blue Vector carry?
Oh,
Quiet Blue Vector
up to
Fighter.
24.
Yeah, I was gonna say an entire fucking two squadrons.
Two squadrons, yep.
I would say only one's really needed. Maybe even half would be fine. Half a squadron.
Yeah, 4 arcs, and then whoever wants to bring their ship with on Serenity's Edge.
TARDIS
I'll bring
will
my
stay. TARDIS will stay as command crew of Serenity. I'll leave mine back on Venator.
Very well. So you're going on Serenity's Edge, and then what ships are you taking on Serenity's Edge?
The DAC.
The DAC is on its way.
Pull your ships towards or in here for Serenity's Edge.
Yeah, put them on the center line. Yeah.
Yeah, these 6 are going to be Quiet Blue Vector's escort. The 2 V19s and 4 arcs.
We'll put what the fuck was just that?
Yes.
Everything moved for a second there. Let's put Oddball in charge of those, just as a
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my bad. I apparently selected everything when I went to switch from Galaxy to Rebel Fleet.
That's fine.
you
How
gave
did
them
those end up? You're putting them over there. Oh, I see what you're doing.
No,
Oh,
those are the ships they're taking to go to those.
okay. You're gonna send them to the Travis Fuel Depot, the Slave Convoy, and Blast Tech. Interesting choices. Does everyone agree to those?
Yes.
All right.
I think that's what we agreed on
Is
last
Alpha
week.
with our party in quotations, or can we just send his ass with the commando team?
Yeah, they don't want him.
He's an ARC trooper. He's not a commando. So the ARCs and commandos have it at odds.
Yeah, he's an alpha.
No, I know, but
so
just
he's-
hearing outright, we don't want him.
Yeah, they don't want him. I'll actually put these, I'm gonna put them right there.
So they get annoyed with him.
Well,
It's part of the.
is Oddball coming with on as an escort for Quiet Blue Vector? feel like we should keep him on the Venator so he can keep things organized more than Major Harkin.
You can do that. You can have Foxbat in charge or something.
I'd rather bring Foxbat and leave Oddball to do leadership things.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay, that was funny. Two of us tried to move it at once. It was started going, then double back.
I was like, no, over here. Again, personalized ships, right side. Common.
Wampa, who sits in his quarantine box.
Yeah.
Could we
Common.
send 2 arcs with the commando team as air support just in case shit hits the fan?
Yes, you can send support craft with them if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay. Let me look up the details of that raid again. Yeah, just a recently opened small arms factory. So, strike, sabotage, or
Send
theft.
One arc with the fuel depot, 1 to the slave convoy, and 2 to the blast deck raid.
Ooh. Well, that's fair. The arcs are very good at like that kind of shit.
The commandos.
Well, just being able to go out and do shit. They're very good reconnaissance aircraft.
I almost think you might want to say that's what the ARC stands for. I almost want to say you put those there and you take the Z95s with you instead, and then you can assign those arcs
That's
elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works better.
In
anyways.
fact, just for retreat ability, those are all hyperdrive equipped now.
Oh, we've slapped hyperdrives in those? Fuck
Oh,
yes.
the Z95?
The Republic ones come with, or no, you're right. The Republic ones don't have hyperdrives by default. The Z95 AF4s do.
I was pretty sure the V19s had them.
Well, the
No,
good news is
V19s
there's plenty
do
of
not.
hangar space on both.
Are they marked as having them? V19s have never had hyperdrives.
I don't
They have to have rings.
Oh yeah, that's right.
V19s had rings.
What the the wiki says... Wait, hang on. Is that a canon thing? No, apparently
Think
it's
so.
in Legends too. They also had a hyperdrive. When were they seen using that?
There's
It was
two different types of V19s.
Oh yeah, different model. Might have been an upgrade.
Who gave... They have hyperdrives but no shields. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew the V19s didn't have shields.
V19s are squishy.
Okay, so hyperdrive system. The first variant, the very early models of the V19 had a hyperdrive ring. The second ones actually had one fitted to them.
Okay, well... Fucking... Maybe just... You know what? Make it complicated. Make it complicated.
Oh god.
We should have
All the combos.
Foxbat.
We're
I
gonna
think
put-
Foxbat is one of the clones that we
Yeah,
have with
we're
us.
also going to put a lat on Quiet Blue Vector.
Yeah.
Right? And I assume you're going to have that with a ground team?
Nope. It's emergency evac.
Oh. I was like, huh?
Jesus Christ, Waggy.
What the hell?
Already smoked that?
I'm about to.
Send me a picture too, if that's the case. I want to see this. If that's V's reaction, I have to see what this is.
My weed is charging.
Wait. Oh, Tristan. If you're bringing Whisper, move it over to Serenity. Not that it should leave the
Those
fucking
are-
ship, but
Those are pretty typical. That's nothing crazy. That's good. That looks good.
32%.
I mean, that's steep, but yeah, for infused, yeah, you can go that high.
And then the other one.
It's only
that
a
I
half
got-
gram. It's only a half gram.
Yeah, it's only half gram, 2 half grammars. But the other one that I got
Someone
two-
from Seattle is calling me. I'll be right back.
Be a little worried.
This is the packaging for the other thing of joints that I got. Because we have delivery around here.
That's cool. Out of curiosity, when you go there, what the fuck? It comes in it's like a paint case.
Yeah, it's a little tin.
Those look nice. So I gotta ask, when you go there, so like Illinois is very different. Illinois is, you go there and everything's locked away. It literally, everything is kept in an entirely different room that has to be locked. That's why a lot of the dispensaries down here are in old banks that have closed down. So they have controlled entry and everything.
No, you literally walk in and it's like a liquor store. You can't grab anything off the shelf though. It's all behind the counter.
Yeah, but it's there. It's visible. You can see
it's
it.
all there. They grab it off the wall. They grab it off.
Yeah, so yours is way more like how it is in like Michigan or Maine, rather than how it is in Illinois or Ohio.
Yes.
Welcome to Illinois. Illinois is a piece of shit. There's a reason I'm leaving, and it's not just because I want to move to Maine and my family's there.
That's why these are more expensive than the other ones. Okay. I thought these were just like the regular joints by Ooey. They're not. They're yeah, it's the brand name.
Are they a rival to Uwu?
No.
Oh, they're hash covered.
Oh, okay.
Hash covered joints. I don't think
All
I've
right,
seen that
well,
before.
Let's
Welcome
get back onto the.
V has returned. We must away.
At break of day. No too many words to that song.
Yep.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah,
I have my whole
if I had the actual music, I could probably sing along.
Oh, I could sing it word for word verbatim right now, but I'm going to skip my own.
For everyone's sake, we do not need to turn this into Lord of the Rings sing-along night. We should have a Lord of the Rings or Hobbit watch party, but that's a different matter.
Oh, I'm so down. But yeah, I could sing every song from The Hobbit if I really wanted to. I'm a big part.
Can you sing the elf songs? Because I listened to the book not long ago, and I forgot just how much of that book is fucking singing.
Yeah, oh, it's so good. So good.
What did we decide to take?
So we're
and the Quiet Blue Vector.
Yep.
All right, we're taking
How long?
two B19s, the LAT 3 A-wings, and the 2 heavy Z95s.
Yes.
And then we're bringing an officer on with the Foxbat, right?
Foxbat can manage that, and then you have your own.
Yeah, I think he's probably in one of the A-wings.
No.
Is he on
I
the
apologize because my mic audio is about to get really shitty.
What was that, Exile?
He's going to be flying a Z95.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Okay. Yeah, I like that compliment.
Hopefully it is not required, but yeah.
As streaks of white light draw back into points and resolve themselves into a familiar star field, the space around Haven's Shroud opens up to... Around Haven's Shroud... In the space around Haven's Shroud. Sorry, I wrote this and I can't even read my own writing. Around Haven's Shroud, you immediately note that the debris field that normally surrounds the derelict Lucre Hulk has grown by an order of magnitude. What was, on your last visit, a scattering of picked-over CIS and a handful of Republic Hulks is now supplemented by dozens of destroyed freighters and pirate warships, and literally hundreds of starfighters, drifting wildly and even colliding in sparks of light. A few seconds later, your sensors return over 200 active pings from a massive swarm of Vulture droids, Hyena bombers, Tri-fighters, and even a scattering of HMP gunships, many of which appear to have already detected you, and soon dozens are rushing towards you at full speed.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Try to send out a quick ping to Azen. See,
While you guys do that, I'm make a break.
We would have had
the ship.
We would have had a friend or foe code given to us previously.
A few moments later, the starfighters all stop their approach on Serenity's edge and turn to all focus on the unfamiliar ship, the Quiet Blue Vector. Those that were chasing you return to their patrol patterns, as a text-only message scrolls across your displays, reading, Serenity's Edge crew identified, docking authorization granted Bay 44, uncontrolled approach approved. Warning, life support offline, environmental protection measures required. You've returned at an awkward time. Signed by Azen.
I'm going to quickly tell the Vector, break off, head back. We will call in when it's safe.
Don't head back to the Venator. Stay in not even a 10-minute hyperspace jump away.
Yeah, it's literally get out of the immediate area kind of.
The captain
order.
responds immediately that they're already taking evasive action and soon depart the system.
Honestly, they could pop out to the edge of the system and they'd be safe.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long fucking time for the starfighters to get to them in that case.
Yeah.
You begin making your way towards Haven's Shroud, and as you draw closer to the ship, you realize that it's in far worse shape than the last time you saw it. The entire port side arm, which once held most of the docking bays, has been ripped open, seemingly by a series of both internal and external explosions. The kind of top and bottom of the actual ring is still more or less intact, but it's been peeled back. Like if you've ever seen like a shotgun that had a barrel obstruction, like peeled open.
Oh god.
Open. The outer side of the ring is almost completely absent, and you can see just debris and bodies floating inside. Blast damage covers much of the surface of the ship itself, and only a small handful of the once more than half of the laser cannons and turbolaser turrets appear to be actively tracking targets, or moving at all, and the shields that were once online at a navigational capacity are now fully offline. The primary reactor ball is exposed to the void and fully vented at this point, and your proximity alert sensors never stop issuing warnings as you watch your navigational shields rapidly drain power and recharge in just an endless cycle as you're hit by just untold numbers of small fragments and bits of debris. As you slowly crawl your way towards the far side of the station, towards what you soon realize as you reach towards it, the only remaining quote-unquote intact docking tube, though it itself is ripped open in several places and kind of at an awkward angle.
This is going to get very awkward.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my helmet on and seal it.
Yep.
We've got a really bad feeling about this.
Azen said it's okay, so it should be alright.
We're going to need masks on. Life support's going to be minimal.
Mm-hmm.
Life support's off, from what he said. So, bring the breather tanks.
Full
We're
bodies.
going.
Would probably
Yeah.
be encouraged.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring an extra oxygen tank for my suit.
Yeah,
I will also bring an extra oxygen tank for my suit.
mine should be fine, correct, Exile?
You have short endurance EVA. You're mostly meant for hostile environments, but yeah, you can seal it.
Mouse puts on
I am. I was gonna say, I'll bring extra air.
Oh, Malice, you throw on a spare flight suit and just seal it. It'll give you at least a couple hours.
You're gonna be cold, but you'll survive.
Shit, I don't feel cold.
Just use the force.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
I was really hoping someone would quote fucking the movie.
Which movie? There's a lot
That's
of-
not how the force works.
That's not how the. Yeah, but do I want to? You know what? Fair enough. But do I want to quote a Disney Star Wars movie besides Rogue One?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Or Solo. Solo has its moments,
also,
such as
it's Harrison
but I
Ford.
really hurt my thumbs.
Anyways, let's try and dock the ship.
It's a little bit of a challenge, as Haven Shroud is, rather than being stable in space as it once was, slowly rotating to port. And while you're able to match it, I will need a piloting check from whoever's currently commanding Serenity's Edge, which I believe has a -1 to handling, or it might be a straight roll with Serenity's Edge.
Which is it?
Would
A
that be
minus -1
you
and
or
It is
me?
so. It is going to be one setback for whoever is going to do this.
Well,
It's
hard-
either Tarnus
you're
or
the
Kay.
you're the primary pilot. I'm the navigator.
Okay, I'll do it up.
Yeah. I'm the astrogation
I can
guy.
roll for you, so you can finish your joint.
Now
I
pops
just
into
came
the
inside, so
second seat.
Oh, okay. How did you get that? Did you just leave it in the ashtray, or how did you
I
move that
literally I put it out, and yeah,
Malice, did you want to assist and give a
I'm
boost?
Gucci for a minute on that.
Okay, Malice is
Malice,
gonna give a boost.
Malice, you can give 2 boosts.
He can?
He's
Yes.
a Gruta.
Wow.
Pack tactics.
I thought it only gave him 1 boost.
That
Pack
is a
tactic.
normal assist action, but the Togruta have a special
Oh.
racial ability that's effectively pack tactics.
And you said
In
it's,
fact, I think it's called
3
that.
purple.
It is.
It is 3 purple.
We're
And
gonna
it's
go
going
ahead
to
and
be
pop
1
some
setback. Okay.
to upgrade the ability, and I get a reduction on setbacks. So
Okay.
I lose 1 setback.
Very well.
Holy Christ. Oh, that's cheating.
That's a planetary.
What was I supposed to roll?
Space.
Piloting space.
Did I not
Right.
space?
You rolled planetary. You
Okay.
rolled your worst pilot, and you did fine.
Oh shit. Yep.
Do you want him to re-roll it just for technical?
On principle, he should. He made the wrong roll.
Yep. I'm already on it.
That is a lot better of a roll. Holy shit.
Remember never to race you. Got it.
Yeah, even
In
taking
space.
the literal worst case scenario of taking all the no, it's whatever. It takes a little bit of patience, but you are able to dock yourself to the tube, and are pleased to see that it does. Well, it flexes and bends slightly. Careful application of your control thrusters is able to match your rotation with the station so that it does not break. You are docked on your port side. But if you recall the mission in Mass Effect 3 where you're boarding the Geth Dreadnought, the tube's in marginally better condition than that one was in.
I don't know what that is. I've never played Mass Effect.
It's sketchy.
It's not good.
First of all, do that. Second of all, it's not good.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings either. So.
It's sketchy as all hell.
Okay, sketchy.
We have to fix your cultural exposure.
Well, Waggy's I think gonna force me to watch Lord of the Rings if I still haven't seen it by the time he moves in next door.
Oh, cool. We also did say we were gonna have a watch party, so we'll arrange that for maybe tomorrow. Fuck.
I have to work tomorrow.
Not in the evening.
Not until well, yeah. Anyways, let's get on to Haven Shroud.
That is indeed the operative challenge. Walking across this is going to require a little bit of work. There's no gravity,
Oh god.
and it's not in shape. So I need you guys to get a little creative as to how you are going to make your way down this damaged docking tube onto this
Is there
largely
somewhat of
vented.
a straight shot?
It's a straight shot with a kink in the middle.
Is it up, down, left,
Can,
right?
can I? Is it
Down
enough?
as well.
Is it? Well, no. Hey, wait. Is it unobstructed enough to where I can get a grapple line down it?
If you're very careful about how tightly you push against one wall, yes. But it's more like you make it about 2/3 of the way down, and then it takes like a 40 to 50 degree turn.
It's a metal tube.
Huh?
Not quite an L tube, but close.
No, like, is this a metal tube?
Metals, plastics, it's a variety of materials, yes. You
Can I
see
use, can I use the magnetic ability of my armor to...
Does your armor have that?
It's Mandalorian. It's got almost everything. I've used it before. How do you think I got on the Gazanti that I stole?
Oh yeah.
That's true.
The
I did
mag-
allow
the
it
mag
to
boots.
exist. So yeah, you're good. You mag boot.
I'm going to ask Tarnus. Tarnus, give me a rope or something. I'll walk down and attach it to the end so you guys can...
Yeah, I hand them the 50 mil or 50 meter tensile microfiber line.
Okay.
I'm
It
gonna
is
walk
that-
it down.
The first point on that turn is probably 30 meters away. The tube is probably 50 meters long in total. So it just about works. You were given a line that is so fucking thin you can barely see it, but you can feel it. You can feel the tension on it. You also know that if it wasn't being held properly, this could slice right through your body, which wouldn't be good.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't
I'm gonna be careful with it.
like half-
leave it.
Quarter
Don't
to
leave it where
air
spears
force,
go.
strength of steel. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. It's like a wire fence versus snowmobiler.
I was
Oh.
thinking more. I was thinking more. You know that scene
Wire
from
versus Jeeps
the
in
end
World War II.
from Endor
Actually-
when they decided they were going to try and capture those fucking scout troopers and they clotheslined his ass. Yeah, no, it's going to cut clean through him instead.
I actually a relative of mine was severely injured by that. One of their friends was killed by that because someone did not like snowmobiles going on the public property next to their property and decided to string piano
Ugh.
wire at neck height over the trail.
Oh
They were
Jesus!
full-on Germans in World War II. Jesus Christ.
They were charged with first-degree murder. Yeah, it was bad.
Good.
Anyway. Yeah, no, but my relative who was hurt saw what happened. They were the second one. They jumped off and they got a bad, imagine their arm goes through at an angle.
Oh,
It was repairable, is the only thing I'm going to say there, because you don't need any more detail than that. But
Nope.
their buddy was dead, so that was bad.
Let's try and get through this docking.
Yeah.
tube.
Yeah, can I mean, you're just walking, so you don't really have a challenge. You're literally doing the mission for Mass Effect 3 now. You're just walking, and occasionally
Am I
there's
really?
a gap in it. So literally, in Mass Effect 3, you're walking down the tube, and occasionally you have to just walk up one of the sides or the other, because there's just a gap, and you have to walk down the part that's still there. So you're literally just doing that. And you make your way through. I'm not even going to make you roll for anything, but yeah, you make your way towards the end of it, and... Go back to Derelict, because that's a better music. Arriving at the end of the tube, you all settle in. If you're still wearing if you are indeed wearing a flight suit there, Malice, you are a little chilly, but otherwise doing fine.
It's not as bad as Bandamere, but
It's about as bad, actually. Yeah, it's not better.
if the station's like this, I'm wondering now if the Geonosians are still here.
You remember that you last encountered them near that center reactor ball, which has been completely breached to the void.
Yeah, they were supposed to be leaving, but at the time they hadn't left yet, so it's not good.
Making your way to the end of the docking tube, you reach the hatch on the far side, which is open just a crack, and you find that with all of you together, you're able to pry it open with great effort. Inside, you see standing in front of you, awkwardly, a single B1 droid with no arms and significant physical damage to its form, which says nothing to you, but kind of half nods in your direction, and then starts walking down a hallway.
I guess we follow him.
Follow it.
You walk for the better part of half an hour. It's slow going as you make your way through torn up corridors with the floor plating and the walls broken open. You frequently have to make detours, occasionally climbing your way along the outer surfaces of this zero gravity environment. Those of you with mag boots find it a little easier, but otherwise it is a hand over hand crawl through what is effectively a completely derelict ship at this point.
Do we have anyone on Serenity's Edge still?
Did you bring anyone?
I mean, we probably have at least a standard crew instead of having just a shit ton of astromechs doing everything.
Yeah, you probably have a dozen or two people there.
I'd like to radio Serenity's Edge and request a life form scan of the ship.
Duh, you want these what? Look, I got bored, okay? I figured they'd come along. What do you need from me?
Lynn, can you get us a life form scan of Haven Shroud?
Let's see here. I count 1, 2, 3, 4. I count 6. You.
There's no one else?
No.
Oh.
Roger that, Lynn. Thanks.
Lot of droids. Well, not actually that many. Maybe 200-300 spread out.
I'm gonna
Some
turn
reports
and
of
look to the-
gunfire.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and look to the group when he said 6.
There are 6 of you, all in.
Yeah.
That's the only life forms he scanned. It's just us.
Something bad.
I'm gonna draw one of my West Star.
No. Asian's a friend. Let's.
Well, Lynn also said there's firefights going on. There's shooting.
God, there are. Looks like droid fighting droid on some levels. Mostly deeper in ship. Area you are in seems to be mostly abandoned. Path you are taking leads to aftmost hangar, starboard side. I think that's where you said Aizen had ship, right?
Yeah, there was. Oh, damn it! I'm trying to remember the name of the ship, but
It's
It's
H
numbers.
class.
C9979 landing craft.
that one, yeah. The big freaking landing
Duh.
craft.
Serenity's Edge have really good sensors. Need to improve Venator. These are better. Looks like that ship is online. You're being led that way. There are droids there. Otherwise, on ship, there are droids all over the place. Some fighting each other. Others... can't tell what they're doing, but... Sorry, I don't have too much moisture there.
Oh, let's go see what Aizen wants then.
Yep. Thank you, Lynn. Keep an eye out for Dum Dum. Make sure he's not on board.
Actually, I intentionally brought him along. He's locked back in escape pod. It has been safest place we've ever kept him. This is escape pod 2. It doesn't work.
Is Elise with us, or is Elise on the
Elise
Serenity's
is-
Edge?
Elise is on Serenity's Edge, but she could come over. She does have.
I would like Elise to keep an eye on Dum Dum again.
Okay.
No, I don't. Okay, I will tell her to go down there. Currently, I have Crow on watch duty.
Oh,
Also,
Definitely send Elise.
also, Cole need to talk to you. Why does Crow have gun?
God.
I'll even look at her.
Tardis is gonna look back at Cole. When did you? You didn't even ask me.
What?
When did you arm him?
Somehow he's figured out how to wield DC-17. Has 2 of them. Only holds 1 currently.
It's Crow. He's a brother to Chopper.
Oh,
No one knows who Chopper is in the universe.
wait.
Okay, very psychotic droids.
Noted.
Oh,
Noted. Don't piss Crow off.
Crow likes to be alone. You invade his space or his work, he's going to get mad. We work together because he likes seeing things explode like I do, particularly when there's money involved.
Also did mention something about vacuuming out Triuna. Apparently too much hair? I don't understand.
He's also a bit of a neat freak.
Lynn, let
In
us
any
know if
event-
there's any ships that come into the system other than ours.
Nothing since us. But we'll keep eye out. Don't worry, resurgence is less than 2 hours away at the same time. If we need real help, we can have real help. Till then, try not to die. Looks unpleasant down there.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
You continue making your way through the derelict remnants of the ship, and soon find yourself in front of another hatch. This one is sealed. I just look over and V's just like burger. Just out of
chicken.
nowhere. Say it's on a burger bun.
It's a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
You did say you'd ordered Popeyes. That was so long ago. I thought you'd already had it.
No, I got buy one get one sandwich.
Well, yeah, that's how buying a sandwich works. You buy one, you get one.
Let's continue down to Aza's ship.
You're presented with a hatch in front of you, and the armless battle droid, which, looking at it in the light from under the emergency lights of this hallway, you see has multiple scoring points where it's been effectively shot multiple times. Just kind of turns towards you and looks back at the door, and looks back at you and looks back at the door.
Someone
And you
open
see
it
that
for him.
you see that it is open like a foot wide enough that the B1 apparently has squeezed itself through. Maybe not so wide that all of you could easily get through it. So,
Like to open the door.
yeah. How many people are working on this? Can I get a athletics check from at least 2 people to pull this one open? Because this one is not just closed; this one is jammed.
Hard check.
It'd be a hard difficulty check, yes. Alright, that's enough people. The Force!
Jedi!
Alright, Leroy, you get yourself in position. You get on one side and you start pulling one door open, expecting Malice or someone else to grab the other side. Instead, the other side just starts moving on its own.
I'm gonna audibly sigh.
But between the two of you, it is quick work, and you're able to pry your way into the hangar. And in here, some of the actual lighting is still online, as you see several portable fusion lanterns and other power sources have been scattered about to run some of the machinery. But even in here, it looks like it's seen better days. The C9979 carrier, because is the carrier variant as well, which is what this one is, which is meant to carry a whole bunch of droid fighters and such, has been left largely intact, though some of the gantries on the top, like some of the walkways that used to lie in the ceiling, have collapsed, one of which has fallen over one of the wings and torn a pretty nasty gash in one of the upper wings. The area is filled with a bunch of droids milling about, some of which immediately turn and look at the newcomers arriving, but few seem to pay any mind. You look over and you see a familiar-looking tactical droid in red and blue paint standing at the base of the loading ramp as a kind of procession of various droids moves what seems to be a small small number of different cargo containers up there. The actual hangar, which last time you visited was full of material and craft, is largely empty. The door is open, and it's really just a scattering of droids left. It didn't take you long to walk over to where Azen is, and he kind of apprises you with a nod and then gestures into the ship itself.
We will join him.
Yeah. He leads you through through kind of a maze of hallways into a small turbo lift, which leads you up to what was once the flight deck, and you are relieved to hear the hiss of the room pressurizing behind you as you make your way inside this final room.
Can we confirm that on sensors before we...
Yeah, no, there is a breathable atmosphere in here.
Okay, I'm going to unseal my helmet and take it off.
But I'll pull my breathing mask off.
I trust your journey was safe.
Journey here was not much of a problem. Getting docked to the station was a little more challenging. What happened?
It is a somewhat long story. But I understand you're going to want an answer. A 3-way war erupted. Ever since you arrived and assisted me and the droids in regaining control of our part of the station and placating the Geonosians, the pirates were not happy with the results. They'd been vying for control of this station ever since the beginning. They were not eager to be sharing power, and the mistrust generated between us after the Geonosians were activating droids and causing them to steal, and in some cases combat the pirates was, well, that tension never went away. Over the past year, things have been getting worse, gradually. That's why we made preparations to leave. A group of pirates discovered that we were going to leave. And in response, they brought in slicers and attacked us with the attempt to reach the main computer core and take control of both it and the reactor spaces. They aimed to reprogram us and take full control of the station. We responded in the manner you would expect, to defend ourselves. They activated every droid remaining on the station, likely unintentionally. The droids you're familiar with here were all those that have been active or since the Clone Wars or activated in a controlled circumstance under our guidance. When they activated the remaining ones, including the invasion army stored on board, they were only given one directive from the central computer. Repel borders. I don't need to tell you how poorly that went for them. It also activated the onboard stores of Vulture droids, Tri-Fighters, and other craft. The droids that were brought online attacked both the pirates and us, who they assumed were hacked by the Republic. Fight went on for 5 days before we managed to regain control of most of the droids. By then, the pirates had been bombarding the station periodically. It had depressurized, and few were left alive. This is day 9 since. We are still dealing with pockets of droids that did not respond to the shutdown signal or switch sides after the pirates were deleted. We're currently making preparations to leave. The station is no longer structurally sound. Our presence here is no longer conducive to anything. The Geonosians were killed in the opening attack on the reactor.
What's your status with packing everything up and leaving?
If you'd arrived tomorrow, we wouldn't be here.
You already have a planned location to head to.
There are many CIS worlds that were not ever put on public record, some of which were easily forgotten. The world this ship originally departed from is one such location.
Understood. I believe I may have found that world in the past working as a scout.
Hazen actually just straight up tilts his head towards you, like, what location?
A small planet out in the northern section of the galaxy called Tayrith.
You have surprising amount of information about such things. That is indeed our planned destination. Do you know anything of its status?
Sorry.
There were power signs the last time I visited, but the planet didn't really have much in the way of life signs.
Our understanding is that the planet was attacked by the Republic towards the end of the war, but not all of the facilities were destroyed.
we didn't get close enough after seeing the debris fields to really scan much of the planet.
Understood. Should it prove unuseful to us, there are other options we might proceed. A2 investigates. Agamar is even closer, and despite its location on a trade route, it's unlikely to still be under Imperial control.
If you need a home, let us know. We have a larger ship than just what we came in.
Tarnus, we would probably need to speak with Oddball. We have a lot of clones on board.
Yes. But they seem to be fine with some of the other droids already roaming around.
My droids
If
would
we
not be
expl-
fine with such a situation.
That's
The Clone Wars was a problematic experience for all of us. And organics find it easier to move on from such things than we do. Our programming is fairly specific on such matters.
I just don't want to leave you guys out to the black void.
We've been out here ever since the war ended. We can handle ourselves.
Is there anything we can do to help you get off of the station?
We don't believe there will be anything required of you, though we do appreciate and respect the gesture.
If
Feel
you
free
ever
to
need
look around salvage.
What?
Part of the market's
What's-
still intact.
What's the status of the fighter complement of the Lucre Hulk? How many are you planning to take with you?
We're not planning on taking any. We can fit some on board, but I'd rather take the droids. I mean, let me reframe. The Vulture droids do not have the same higher processing that we do. They do not have the same development, personalities, behaviors. All of them were activated simply for the sake of defending the station's airspace.
They also probably don't. You probably have a harder time refueling them too.
We have a fairly limited stockpile of fuel slugs. What was still stored on the station has been scattered about the debris field or destroyed. That's the main reason the port side wing is completely gone. They hit the primary fuel depot.
Understood.
I think we should split up and go search some of the more important shops around the ship. There's the Crack Circuit, if I recall. Tarnus, do you want to
The
take
droid
someone
shop,
with you?
yeah.
Yeah, I can head over there. Along.
Someone took notes. I'm impressed.
No, I just opened up your notes you have on Haven Shroud.
Fuck.
Ah,
you were being good players.
I am. I'm using what I have.
yeah.
Kate, you and I can head over to the Blasters and Bulwark shop and see if there's any weapons we can salvage. Malice, do you want to check the shipyard to see if there's possibly anything we could find?
Alright, I can do that.
There's two different areas you can search: Corsair's Cut and Vrook's Value Vault.
Azen, if you can issue the recall and shutdown for the Tri-Droids and the Vultures, we could bring our other ship in. Potentially,
This is the ship you arrived with?
yes.
I can reprogram their IFF to not respond to it. Or do you intend to take the droids with you?
If we can salvage some of them, since you no longer have a use of them, I would like to put them to some use for ourselves. They're still
I
They can still
understand.
help kill Imperials.
I support your desire, but you should know that not all pirates were killed. Many escaped. We, in fact, guarded the escape routes for the civilians. Took far too many casualties doing so, but it was ultimately the right decision. Unfortunately, that means they will be coming back in force. Or, potentially, that information will pass on to the Empire. I don't know how long we have.
Do we know what pirate gang this is?
So there was a variety that were here. There were local groups, as well as the Black Sun were the primary anchor points.
If you
For
encounter
lack of not divulging too much, we have reserves not far away. A comm call away, realistically. If the pirates come back while we're still scavenging, we can deal with it probably. As long as it's not too large of a fleet.
Understood. I'll recall what droids I feel comfortable doing so, but we'll leave the remainder, that especially those low on fuel, out there until their stores are expended. I need to have some element of security, or my people will be concerned. Suffice to say, while I still trust organics with such things, they do not.
Alright, gang, split up and look for clues.
Yep. Thank you for the consideration, Azen.
And once the IFF is added to our ship, let us know and we'll bring it in.
It is updated.
I'm gonna step away from the group and pull out the comm link. Lynn.
Lynn's not on the Serenity's Edge. We're calling in Quiet Blue Vector.
Well, I'm on Serenity's Edge. What do you need from me?
Can you give the Vector a call and let them know it's safe to come in?
Sure. Hey, Darl, you can bring ship back.
Have them maneuvering close. We're going to see if they can find a way to pick up some of the vulture droids that are going to be landing in one of the hangars.
Blue Vector does have big tractor beams, could definitely do.
Good.
Keep the crew on high alert on the Blue Vector.
Yeah. Have
what's
the
expected threats?
potential pirate incursion.
That would be a problem, yes. I will keep eye out. Also launching combat air patrol from there. Also, me as exile need to go to the bathroom. Be right back. Continue.
Aren't we glad we brought Quiet Blue Vector now?
And now we start the loot goblining.
Yep, we have a very large ship with a lot of space for loot because we didn't bring that many fighters.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, these again.
Cole, where are you going? Are you going to join Malice or are you going to join Tarnus?
Tarnus is going to droids, yeah?
Yeah, droid repair and sail.
I'm going to the shipyard.
Okay, you're going with Malice then.
And it'd be like, hey, Lynn. After we're away from Azen.
So make my way back to the bathroom.
Get away from Azen so that, out of earshot.
Are your comms encrypted?
I would hope so.
I am a slicer, sure.
Make me a computer's check.
If she could encrypt her voice, she would. Just be a death trooper.
Opens mouth, it's speaking in like fucking biphasic.
And binary?
Yeah, no, I'm talking like straight up like fucking like
Average.
biphasic chants out of fucking 40k.
Just comes out sounding like a death trooper.
No, it's fucking.
No, this would be against the droid's passive comm breaking. Yeah, it's gonna be daunting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. barely fine, but you're fine.
Wait, you only have 4 purples? Oh, that's Cade. Wait, I thought Cole was rolling.
Yeah.
It should have been Cole.
What the?
Cole, did you
What
just roll
what
for
are you
Cade?
doing there, Woggy? Are you
No.
that stoned? Is your mic
No.
off, Woggy?
Failures.
Oh
That's a
no.
lot of failures.
What?
Oh no.
Okay, so
That's a lot
Cade,
of
your comms are encrypted, but not Cole's.
Oh, you guys were responding to me as I was asking questions, but
No.
you were
No,
muted.
Discord defaulted my mic to a different mic than my actual.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
microphone. So I thought you guys were hearing me
No.
up until you were like, "Why did you roll for the thing?" I was like, "Okay."
You're like, oh, they can't hear me.
What a one-sided conversation.
Yep. And you guys were responding to me like you guys could hear me, so it was like,
I hate when that
What were
happens.
you
It's so
asking?
confusing.
I literally, I had said my comms are always encrypted because I have like 3 different comm links built into my suit. And then you were like, okay, well, go ahead and make me a computers check. And I was like, okay, what difficulty? And you were like, daunting. And I was like, okay, that's 4 purples, right? And then Tarnus was like, yeah, that's 4 purples. And I was like, okay.
Just, that's
It doesn't
amazing.
help that Woggy's actually pretty zooted right now, for once.
I know, for real. Yeah, so I would say the end result is that, yes, Cade, your personal comm channel is encrypted. Cole, not so much.
So Aizen's gonna hear what Woggy just heard, where it's one side of the conversation.
Basically, yeah.
Fair enough. So, Len, what systems are still intact on this hole?
Right now, oddly enough, air conditioning. No air to condition, but it is on.
What systems would be salvageable?
Oh, okay. Well, if you're trying to pick up, like, what size? Because, like, you could take lights, you could take guns, you could take anything from this thing. Various parts here and there, they're working. Not so much the whole ship. The whole ship is about as broken as Dum Dum's brain.
I wonder if the ship has.
He's just going to pause that conversation and go back to Aizen. Because she might as well ask the person in charge.
You can just call him. You have his comm channel at this point, I'd say.
Fair enough.
Can I help?
Aizen, I believe this is the correct comm channel.
I can hear you, Cole.
Seeing that you are leaving this particular station, I would like to have your blessing, once you are done with it, to take anything that could be used as antenna arrays or broadcasting arrays.
This ship used to feature control suites. You'll find exterior dishes that will provide more than enough bandwidth for any application. And in the name of the Maker, I bless your actions.
I'm gonna turn to Cole and go, are you trying to make an electronic warfare suite?
How'd you guess?
Because you asked for antennas.
Yes.
Carry on.
You are welcome to anything left you find. The remaining things we are taking are in the hangar.
Understood.
So, just
Thank
don't,
you, Aizen.
So, just don't steal our hood ornaments.
I wouldn't plan on it.
Well, Malice has.
Who's going where?
Well,
Tarnus
To the
is-
shipyard.
Yeah, Malice and Cole are going to the ship supply dock, Corsair's Cut. Tarnus is going to the cracked circuit.
Yeah.
Cade and I are going to Corix Blasters and Bulwarks.
Whatever can be scavenged will be scavenged.
Yeah, you're going to the cracked circuit, which is droid repair and sale.
Exactly.
So who's going to the Starfighter in like the shipyard?
Malice and Cole.
Making your way through the long since like half closed blast doors that marks the rearmost hangar in the port side wing, you realize this is about the only part of this half of the station that's even remotely intact, which is being generous. Stepping inside, it is a mess. You see what has been the completely splattered remains of a Verpine laying against one of the desks, parts of exoskeleton floating about the room in the zero gravity. Bodies of both organics and droids are plentiful.
This is so heroic background music.
Yeah, I can change that out.
It's so heroic.
It's heroic, and we're walking through gore.
Yeah, let's go sadness and loss.
Yeah, we're basically walking through the Ishimura right now.
Yeah.
About the terrifying everything.
Yeah. Sitting inside, though, you do see a Starfighter unlike any you've ever seen before. That seems to be fully intact, though you're not sure if it's in flyable condition currently. It's not a model you've seen. It has a tandem cockpit, one in front of the other, a astromech socket, and kind of a broadly hexagonal profile, like a flattened hexagon for the main body, which goes back quite a ways. And then sitting on the shoulders, you see two engine pods that are both rounds that kind of go back towards two engines, and then like effectively inverted gull wings. They go up, out, and then down again, and end with two heavy blaster cannons.
That is an interesting looking ship.
It looks like an amalgamation, but
It is not. It doesn't look like an amalgamation. It looks like something deliberately designed. That is what it looks like in the channel chat. And Ghost, I know you'll know what this one is, so shh.
Oh, I know what that is.
Why is that here?
Well, you guys aren't here, so...
Okay. So
Yeah.
the actual wording would be someone really likes their Y bomber.
Oh, it's not a Y-wing, my friends. That is made by Sorusa.
That's what
definitely a
Cole
source.
thinks of it.
That's definitely a source. That's definitely
Great word.
deliberate design. Maybe a prototype, but
Well, I'm certain there are some people probably who would be very interested in delving with it.
well, it's not exactly...
It's currently...
Go ahead.
Continue. No, I didn't mean to interrupt. I didn't know you were talking.
Well, it's currently like there's no one really around. I'm pretty sure whoever owned it is either A, got on a transport with the rest of the civilians and got off, leaving their ship behind, or is one of these bodies.
It's probably and just motions to the gore that we're walking next to.
Yeah, the free stride Verpine is,
I mean, it is finders keepers in this instance, I do believe. So, I mean, it is ours now.
Yeah, I can see if LC can come over since Crow is currently on Cerny's edge. Have her take a look at it, see how messed up it is.
I will say, the cockpit is currently open, and it looks to be more or less, if not completely, intact. This part of the ship, while it got jostled, the blasts that destroyed the rest of this wing did not make it into here, and the outer hangar door is still closed, where they were actually moving things in and out of this section of the hangar, so it looks okay.
But there could still be something wrong with it, and that needs a astromech to take a look at.
Very possibly. Other than that, you note that when you were here last, there were a large number of vulture droids hanging from the ceiling. They're all gone.
Looks like all the vultures that were in here are gone. Which are probably all
They put up a
flying
defense.
outside.
So.
Can I please get a perception check from both of you? This is going to be unopposed. The amount of successes and advantages you get is going to determine how much you find from the things that are less obviously seen in this room.
So that's 0 difficulty, or
0 difficulty. We're just seeing how successful you are. Well, Cole, moving past this starfighter, you see that there aren't a lot of other craft in here that seem to be in as good condition. But in the very back, you do spot another ship. It's kind of an odd-looking one, but it is one you've seen once or twice before. And you also know it's not exactly the most popular starfighter out there. You see what is sometimes known as a T-wing, a 3-engined and small interceptor, with kind of a triangular profile. It seems to be in decent enough condition, though given the reputation you've heard of it, its real only claim to fame is how fast it can be. You also spot
6?
Excuse me?
It has speed 6? How the fuck? Sorry.
No, you're good.
It's
Yeah,
quick.
the R60 T-wing.
Yeah, they're quick. Only
And
I
then
think
you
the
out of character,
interceptors are
you
the
guys
only-
you've identified the other fighter too?
Yes, I
Yeah,
know
it's a
exactly what
Praybird.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the Praybird.
I saw that and I'm like, why is that here?
I thought that was an Imperial Remnant thing.
So
No.
it was actually created just after the Clone Wars, but never sold very well. Only a couple of people picked them up, and then the Empire eventually started building them because they didn't have much else they could build.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why the Praybirds are rarity 8.
Yes, they are very rare.
Okay.
Decent craft. I'll give it that. It's a decent craft.
Well, we're taking them both.
Well, the DM said there's more, so
Ooh.
The final one is incomplete, but you see what appears to be the empennage and cockpit, as well as most of the structure, but not the engines of a Naboo N1 starfighter.
Boggy, close your mouth.
I was already drooling at the Praybird.
I kind of
Breathe, man, breathe!
I kind of want the N1, to be honest. I don't have a fighter.
I was gonna say you just dropped an N1 in front of us. I guess that's
We don't know
the
about this though. It's all dependent on Cole and Malice right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna walk out there like, it's just garbage, and not tell you anything.
Cole would.
Yeah.
Wouldn't she?
No. Cole will tell you kind of what she wants you to know.
Yeah, I know.
It's missing engines, so to them it's like it's not flyable. We can't use it, or at least to Cole.
Could custom build engines.
Perhaps.
Custom
There
build,
were
like it.
some N1s that actually served during the Clone Wars, because Naboo had its own military force, and they were deployed in cases. So it's very possible that Malice would have heard of that starfighter.
Yes. Yeah. That's most of an N1, I think. It's missing its 2 engines.
Give me a mechanics check to give him like a proper once-over.
Before
if-
the astromech.
Oh, hold on. Before you do that, are you saying this just in voice or through the comms?
Everything's on comms, so you don't have any air to talk through.
Oh yeah. TARDIS is gonna.
What difficulty
Excuse me,
for
what?
mechanics?
TARDIS is gonna perk up.
How familiar are for you? You're not the most familiar starship mechanic. I'd say it's a hard check for you, just because it's not really your domain. But you have some experience, so no setbacks.
So what is my role?
You're much more familiar with Starfire, so it's average.
Athens. There's a triumph.
Triumph! It takes a second.
Both of them got the same roll, aside from the triumph.
Yep.
Looking through it, most of the life support system, the weapon systems, the hyperdrive, the power core, and most of the other critical systems are there. It's pretty much just missing its engines and flight control systems.
Well, this is quite the collector's item if I were to say anything about it.
You hear this conversation, Tarnus. But you don't know what they're talking about yet.
No, it didn't Mal say that's an N1?
Did you?
I said that.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
Like most of an N1.
Looks like.
Tardis is gonna. Did you say an N1 as in Nabooian Starfighter?
I did.
You would be correct. We have found other things as well.
We
I
also
may have to
found
come over there and.
a Sorosub ship that I do not recognize at all, but plus AR-60. We're still looking.
Are they in positions to where we can get them out?
If you open the exterior hangar door, yes.
If we open up the exterior door, yeah. We could fly them out and dog them into the Cerny's Edge. Maybe only took.
Well, the vector.
The vector.
Not the N1.
The vector is
the missing engines.
Yeah.
We can still move the N1.
the vector's coming in close. Even without crew, we could, if we find.
There are
Say-
filter droids in here, just so you know, Tarnus.
Well, I'm getting some that aren't being used for active patrols anyways, so we'll see how many Azen's willing to let us take with. Honestly, if the pirates show back up, and we may just have to have the Venator jump in.
Let's hope
That'll
not.
scare them off for sure.
That'll also get us on the map too, because pirates, they like to speak if they're.
We're not letting them out of the system.
I was going to say, they're not leaving.
Any pirates we see on board are killed on sight.
From what Azen said, there's no. Well, not just Azen, but Lynn. There's no life signs. There's no pirates left. There's just droids that still think there's borders. So be careful.
Most of those are in the lower levels, you noted.
Yeah, but things can roam.
There were commando droids, if I remember correctly, from last time we were here.
Yes,
There are
but
some.
I believe Azen had control of them. They were freed. And while I would love to get my hands on any kind of droid with that level of droid brain, I'm not going to step on their freedoms at this point. They've kind of earned it.
We need allies in the future.
Exactly. And we have a vague idea of which planets they might be going to. So if we really need to, we can potentially visit them in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather do it on good terms and not have blasters pointed at us.
Oh dear, I think my computer might be freezing up. 1 second. It's just Chrome bitching. Don't worry.
Okay.
Would the Rusty Crown, the Cantina, happen to be on the way to the marketplace, or is it in?
It is on an upper level above the marketplace, but it is. I mean, in the vicinity.
So You can't just.
I'd
Are you going to steal the booze?
yeah.
Yeah.
That Lyra is a functional alcoholic. Not like Wampa's level of not quite functional.
I will say, as we move away from those who have gone to look at the starfighters, it's clear that the market was subject to a round or two of looting during the Exodus. It is scattered. Even the parts that haven't received direct battle damage, goods are strewn everywhere. Stuff's all over the place. There are a bothersome amount of bodies. And as you remember, there's a canteen up there, and launch your way up. You see lying in the doorway, like I imagine just for comedy purposes, it's a revolving door. And lying in the door, deceased, there is an individual in Ethorian clutching a large case of some kind in his hands, just a cold, dead expression on his face.
What's the case of?
You don't know. It's a sealed black, like, metal briefcase.
I'd like to open it.
It is a case full of glitter stem.
Oh god.
Spice?
Oh god. Yeah.
About 100 doses worth.
Wait. Oh no.
I'm gonna throw that to the side and shoot it.
And shoot it! Okay, sure. That's 5,000 credits out the door. Alright.
That's fine. I'm not trading spice. Tesh would kill me.
Tesh would kill you.
Not just that. Depending on how high of quality that glitter stem is, it could have just come off a Kessel. You're dealing with Black Sun level fucking drugs.
Yeah, nobody's getting their hands on that. I'm gonna shoot it, and then I'm just gonna drag the body out of the way, and I'm gonna walk to
You
the bar.
look and you see, and you just see this beautiful cloud of sparkly dust in the light just kind of flicker through the area. And you realize you're now covered in the shit.
But there's no gravity.
It's everywhere, and it's electrostatically sticking onto everything.
God.
You did shoot something.
Whatever. I'm gonna go to the med bay on Serenity's Edge later anyways.
You walk through it, Tesh gets a contact eye. Oh no.
She's not on the ship. She stayed at the vendor.
This is true.
Yeah.
Anyways, to the bar.
To the alcohol.
There is a lot of alcohol left, though. The bar has clearly been raided. There's a variety of things on hand. How much time do you want to dedicate to picking up booze and, like, crating it?
I'm only gonna grab like a bottle or two of good stuff if there's any good stuff left. If there's nothing good left, I'm just gonna walk back.
There's not a lot of good stuff left, but tell you what, give me just like I did with them, give me a perception check to see what you can locate.
An unopposed one?
Unopposed perception check. 4 successes, yeah. You start looking around and you think to your time, and you're not finding much good, and then you start thinking to your time in cantinas across the galaxy and like where bartenders might have their personal stash, and you end up standing in front of the sink. You're like, wait a second. And you reach yourself completely under it and pull around, and you pull out a dusty bottle with a Corellian tax stamp on it of Wyron's Reserve.
Oh,
fantastic! That's going in the slot of my jetpack that usually has a rocket.
You put it in like it's a fucking it's like a t-shirt cannon.
Yep.
Oh my god. Wyron's Reserve? Oh my god, that's the most expensive booze you could get.
And then I'm gonna walk
most
back
expensive
down.
Booze I know of.
I'm gonna walk out of the bar, and I'm just gonna jump off the railing and back down to the market and land next to Cade.
You jump off the railing and you just float there.
I have a jetpack.
You aim down and you slowly give it a little pulse of power.
I just tap it.
Yeah.
Just tap the jet.
You know what? Even funnier? You walk out carrying 2 cheap bottles of booze. You jump off and you throw them backwards and start floating down from the impulse.
I need
Today's
to, I
Loot
can
Gremlin
just
Day,
use
boys.
my whipcord.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't reach long enough. You're like 70 feet up.
Well, yeah, that's why I tap the jetpack, and then I just can use that to go where I would need to.
Alright.
Making your way down. All right, Tarnus, where are you going?
First I'm gonna go to the droid, and then
The crack circuit.
Okay.
yeah. Wasn't there also a guy that was selling potentially like maybe not blaster components, but lightsaber components?
There was a merchant. I think it was an old woman who was selling various parts, some of which might have come from lightsabers. But the market is a. It was one of the minor vendors, I believe. There's a turnover rate in a market like this, and it's been over a year since you were here, like shopping for that specifically.
So
it would be a very
she-
very successful perception check to try and find them specifically. But real quick, we still have to deal with Woggy and you. So I want to, and Alpha's present.
Oh, is he?
He's there.
He's probably went to the weapons area.
Yeah, he's gonna need weapons. We'll see what he finds there. But Woggy, where were you going?
I was gonna head to the
Union
weapons vendor, but I do also want to ask Tarnus if you find an astromech brain.
Oh yeah, because
That'd be wonderful.
the first place I was going to look was definitely the droids. So I guess
Since
I'll
you
roll
guys
for
are-
that.
I would expect you to go.
I'm in need of one.
What do I find in the droids? Droid seller.
There is a variety of components and droids all throughout this space. It is a cluster. I need you to make your search. Same manner as before.
I did 2 success.
Oh.
With
It
two
wasn't.
dice.
It wasn't Grace. Yeah.
Tell you what, upgrade your ability and see what you get, because 2 isn't that exciting.
Okay.
Gets none.
It is gonna cost you a point. Oh, whatever.
Oh, that's better. That's a lot better.
Oh yeah.
3 plus an
Just-
advantage for the point. That's definitely worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say just. You're not making me spend my once per session thing. Yeah, no, I'll do
Would
that.
you like to?
No,
Not yet.
not here.
Hang on. I'm currently grabbing the 3 droids you found.
We found droids?
Found 3 droids.
Ooh.
Intact?
Intact enough.
Wow.
In various states of disrepair.
Hey,
And I think
I've tracked
the first-
an HK before.
the first droid you find is a very potentially frightening looking one. You recognize the tubular head with the many eyes of something made by Holowan Labs. Though it's not a combat droid, this is a somewhat more rudimentary model. It's an IGRM series enforcer droid.
Oh, good lord.
Actually gonna just pop that there.
Yep. That was.
Those are thick ass droids.
Oh my lord. Alright.
You do,
Well-
in fact, also find a fully intact R2 series astromech droid. This one has red paint.
Ooh. What else?
As you're going to leave, kind of towing, in the low gravity, it's very easy, the 2 droids behind you, you look over and see sitting on a table one that you just find surprisingly cute. Walk over as you find this kind of, almost for our terms, like a Wall-E like head on a little body with 2 little almost chicken legs. You find a BD series exploration droid.
Oh,
Nice.
This is acceptable.
What do you mean acceptable, bitch? That's one of the best droids you could possibly find.
Especially as a scout.
Yeah. Well, I have another scout already. Because I have my little back. I have a backpacker.
Give the BD droid to the Jedi.
Yeah.
He's already got the lightsaber to match.
Yeah. One of you can bribe me potentially for it. Yeah, I already know who's getting the R series droid.
This is a good find.
Tarnus is gonna key his comm. Hey, Cade.
Yeah.
You know how you were asking for the brain? What about a full droid?
Interested.
I happen to find an intact R series droid, so I'm bringing him along with the 2 other droids I found.
Okay.
There are also parts all over the place, and for a second check, maybe you could find that brain if you specifically wanted that, but that's what you found for intact droids.
What would I have to do for the second check, good sir?
Same thing as before.
Flip a point and...
You don't need to flip a point.
Okay, just... Okay.
You do not find an astromech droid brain. However, you do find a box, inside of which is what you immediately identify as a variety of, while you can't identify the specific kind, illegal droid mods.
Ooh.
It'll take you a bit of effort to figure out exactly what they are. But these are, you can tell by the chips, less standardized, more improvised nature, and the sheer quantity of processing chips, and just the balance of components tells you this is not something that's supposed to exist. This is something someone made aftermarket.
I'm going to tuck that in my bag and then head towards wherever we're going to meet up with the 3 droids in tow. The little BD is probably going to be attached to my back for the time being.
That one, interestingly, while the IGRM series droid needs to be powered on, the BD series droid is just off.
Yeah.
But attached to it is a programming key. It has not been turned on since it was last wiped. It is ready for activation and programming.
I'll leave him turned off and just because I'm pretty sure I can. Well, actually, could he fit in my bag?
Yeah, he could also move on his own accord if he wanted to.
I'll leave him off for now, just so that whoever turns him on first is the one that, in a way, he bonds to.
He's like a baby bird?
Kind of.
He has to imprint on you? Okay.
Yeah, I'll tuck the BD in the bag and kind of carry or attach a rope, something that won't damage the Enforcer or the R series, and kind of use the low gravity to pull them along.
Very well. The final search. Are you looking for anything particular amongst the weapons there, Cade?
Let me find it. There was one thing that I looked up that I was interested in.
Hey, you texted it to me.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for a J10 dual blaster cannon.
Reciprocating quad blaster cannon?
No, the J10.
He's already got that.
That's
the
what
J10.
I have
Oh
now.
yeah, here's the J10.
It's a pair of reciprocating. Oh God!
And it was Separatist too.
Yeah, I can see it has 2 E5s, which is the standard B1's blaster rifle.
Yep. This sadly feels something that he could actually find on this fucking ship, so he can be even more OP.
Yep. Let's consider what else he might find. Also, I'm looking through the list. I will need you to make your. Oh wait, hang on. I don't want to move that. We're still streaming
flat,
good.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still gonna need you to make that flat. 3. Okay.
At least it has an accurate one.
Hang on. I'm grabbing the weapons you found. You did not, unfortunately, find that. You did not meet the threshold for that rarity.
That is fine. 'Twas a pipe dream. I will find one.
Honestly, the dual blaster cannon was what was in bunkers and Separatist outposts. So
You could
have
probably
to
locate
look
one.
I'd say the Wikipedia says during the Galactic Civil War, outposts were commonly equipped with pristine J-10s found in abandoned Separatist weapon caches to cover evacuations.
You know what? I'm gonna give you something even arguably better.
Oh no.
The dual blaster cannon's glitchy Galvin pattern programming often led to power fluctuations.
You find a total of 3 weapons.
Ooh, greedily rubs my hands together.
You find those 3.
Electronet launcher. Oh, the A280 blaster pistol.
With the components to convert it.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Dragoon blaster.
Boom.
It can take the form of a pistol or carbine.
Oh. Okay.
And the A280 can be a pistol or a sniper rifle.
Honestly, that might be more handy for like Tarnus or Cole,
Yep.
the sniper.
The fact that you. Oh my god.
What?
Motherfucker. Of course he.
Motherfucker. You have something I want.
Listen, I'm already giving him an R series droid. We just
I
trade.
know, you guys are trading now.
And you, meanwhile, Lyra, decided, I'm gonna go get a bottle of booze.
Well, no, I'm searching for armor. I just stopped by the cantina to grab some booze real quick.
I will hand the Electronet launcher to Lyra and ask for you to hold this, please, because I can't carry
I'll
everything.
give you the items after we get out of here for now.
Okay.
This is
Cool.
Yeah, I
Cool,
can't
cool.
carry it either.
Cool. That works. I'm taking all of it.
Dragoon cavalry blaster? What is
Yeah,
this?
it looks pretty wild. Yeah, I'm searching for armor, for different like armor attachments, modifications that I could possibly have an armor put on
You want
next
armor
time I head
mods.
to Mandalorian
Okay.
space.
Maybe also look for armor too.
Yeah, I'm looking for actual armor, but that's not the priority. Armor attachments is what I'm focusing on.
All right, can I get a search from you as well then?
You guys care if I use a light side point?
Nope.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. We're giving him a lot for Camino, but
Wow,
screw it.
Okay.
that was really ass. Ugh.
It's fine, you're gonna find 3 things. That's kind of like the standard we're going for here.
Yeah. Can I use the other perception I had that was 4 successes?
Unfortunately, no. You found the best booze.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
I bet I could get Wampa to do anything I want with that bottle too.
You could sell. No. See, that's the thing. You can sell the one bottle and easily pay for a lot.
Will not be
But hear
giving
me
that
out.
bottle to Wampa.
But hear me out. What if I just drank it?
I mean, yeah. I'm not saying you can't just drink it.
What was the bottle called?
Wyron's Reserve. Spelled W-Y-R something or other.
Mhm.
Oh, here it is. Oh, Hondo really liked them.
Everyone likes it.
He had 6 bottles of it.
It's
Oh, it was his drink of choice.
Yeah, it's
Really
an
kinda hope we get to
expensive
run into
drink.
him. I
It's a
really kind of
very
hope we run
expensive
into
drink.
Hondo because I'd love to work with him.
If I can get a Hondo voice down, I'll let you run into Hondo, but I need to work on that one because Hondo's one of those characters I need to actually do the voice correctly for.
Well, yeah.
You're gonna find 2 things. Wait, actually, hang on. I can get you third.
Are you just looking through a list?
I am.
Wait,
also-
Hanzo estimated that a case of extremely rare Wyron's Reserve was more valuable than the Falcon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
The Falcon was a piece of shit.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's still a sizable ship.
Lyra, let me put it this way: a case of
That
Wyron's
wasn't a
Reserve.
character. You can talk to me.
Sorry,
out of character on that.
a case of Wyron's Reserve in the X-Wing series got Wedge and his group an entire, like, what was it?
Half a
6?
squadron of Z95s. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
But that
That-
bottle's worth a
Six
lot.
fully combat ready Z95s on Coruscant.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Do I drink it or do I sell it?
that alcohol is worth a lot if you know how to bargain.
God, Tesh is gonna love that bottle.
You know how they sell like $1,000 bottles of scotch? That's the equivalent of this. Like it is a collector's like quality shit.
Yeah.
But like
So
more
it's
expensive.
basically King Louis the 13th, but in Star Wars.
Yeah, like 15
So this
grand.
is something that you just like you drink once a very, very rare while.
Okay.
The only alcohol that will become more rare than this is Alderanian wine after
I
the
wonder
death.
why.
After the
Yeah,
death.
yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. I didn't think that bottle was that good.
That's what you found. And there's what you found there.
Yeah, no, when he said that you found that, I started drooling. I was just like, oh, you just found the jackpot of alcohol.
Okay, so I found the robes are actual armor then. Kind of.
I mean, they're an outfit. You found an outfit. You found like a really nice set of robes. You're like, oh, that would look good.
Oh my god, repulsor assisted lifting? I'll be able to carry so much if I can. And I'm probably gonna use that on a something. Okay, I'll grab all of them. The amphibious modification, that's real convenient.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like
gonna
I'm
need
looking
that.
out for you.
You're gonna need that.
Yeah, the armor's too heavy to swim with, though.
I don't care what you say.
I mean, there's like me, who's like, I wanted to go to all the stores, but most important, Starfighter at the moment.
Yeah. Cool. Yep, I'll bring all of that on board.
Well, you have by now checked out on all the stores, more or less. You've had people go to weapons and armor.
But
You've gone through the
Cole wanted
droids.
to go to all of them.
Oh my
Well, Cole, I feel like everyone's. I feel like you're. I mean, there's stuff available for you. Is there anything you are in particular you're desperate for?
Starfighter bits and bobs, because I want to.
Well, we're in the
Okay.
spot for it.
Yeah, if you would like to look around
we're
for
in
modifications rather than ships, since it was Malice who found the last thing, you may make a check for that as well.
You have a really high perception check, don't you?
It's not
I mean, higher.
wild, but it's one of the highest of the group.
Oh, yes, it is. I see it. Yep.
Holy, okay. What
Wow. Okay.
What do you want?
Well, the future idea was to get quad laser cannons for Triuna.
I'm going to tell you right now. This is what you found.
Oh my god!
Understood.
Okay.
Baya's like, oh, you know what? Nope, that's better. Thank you. Holy shit.
Nice.
Acceptable?
It is acceptable, yes.
Yes. It's big. It'd be hard to fit on Triuna. It's meant for bigger ships, but yes, you found a cloaking device.
Like, what is?
Oh fuck! I just realized you could absolutely put that on the fucking Resurgence. You know what? I'm letting my decision stand.
Should we reverse engineer it?
3 or larger.
Well, I can confidently say that I could help you add it to the Triuna.
Yeah, but I don't want to make the Triuna a Silhouette 3.
I don't think it would make it a Silhouette 3. You know, the Triuna is the only player starfighter not in the list.
It is.
I can't see the Triuna.
Under the player starfighters.
Yeah, it's not there for me.
It's not there.
I guess it's private. It's private to just them, apparently.
Okay.
Interesting. Because it's between Tristan's docking ring and his fighter.
Actually, I can't even... Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
it's not there for
All
me.
I see is the X-Wing prototype, Breaker, Starlight,
Hyperdrive ring and
the
Whisper
Hyper
Wind.
Ring, and the Whisper
Right,
Wind.
the
Yeah.
Triuna is a Silhouette 3.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
See?
Have a stealth ship.
I could
Have an
install
ultra
that.
stealth ship.
If we put that on the Resurgence, though... Oh, God.
I don't know if it'll technically be big enough for that. We'll have to see, but
I feel like that's too much. I feel like we can't do it.
Serenity's Edge, though, perhaps.
We don't use it enough.
You could use it more if you had a fucking
We
cloaking device.
still have a satellite as well.
You do still have your satellite. You recovered it from Kashyyyk. It's just in storage.
Yeah, but that's tiny.
No, but it's really good for surveillance gathering.
There's your loot list.
True.
It's like 500,000 credits. Actually, it's probably over 1 million credits worth if you count the starfighters.
Yeah.
It's not the loot you wanted, but it's the loot you found.
Well, sometimes everybody else got what they wanted, that's for sure, but I was just kind of looking. Put that Wyron's Reserve. That'll come in handy.
You have a very valuable bartering token.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, it's WH
Alpha gonna look for
Wyrings.
anything?
Okay, I spelled it wrong. Spelled like that. I mean, I can't let you guys just find everything.
No, but I'm sure Hockey would want to look for something Clone Wars related. Armor or weapon.
Very true. You would try and find something.
It
Probably
finds
on the
a
quest for his
CIS
DC-17s.
weapon. We're on. I mean, well, there were merchants, so I guess.
He picked a hell of a session to miss.
Yep.
But we also know hockey, and if he found out about this, when he finds out about this, and if he didn't get to look,
Should I roll a perception check for him and see what he finds?
why not? His
Probably.
perception's probably low, anyways.
I would hope not. He's a commando.
It might not be.
He's not a commando.
He's an ARC trooper.
Well,
Yeah.
advanced reconnaissance commando. His is as bad as
Yeah,
mine.
that's about what I expected.
Yes, I do have the best perception of the entire group.
All right, which section is he looking in? You think?
Blasters and blasters and bulwarks. It's hockey. And Alpha's just
Things that go
hockey.
pew and things that make him live longer.
Yeah, that's kind of the extent of him, I think.
He'll find this.
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
He'll enjoy that.
Yeah, he
Really
will. He'll figure out something for it.
Yeah. No. If you look at that, it says 3 damage. It's on planetary scale. It's 30
Yeah.
damage.
Yep. And it adds plus 50 to any critical injury roll.
Yeah, because it's fucking. You know how it is.
Oh no! Anyone and anything engaged in the device when it detonates should add 50 to their critical injury roll. Yeah, so it's going to do critical. Because it doesn't have a threshold, it's always critical damage.
Oh, God.
Yep. That's explosives for you. They're fucking scary.
Cool, he'll be happy with that.
It's like, what'd you find? A knife? No!
There's one more place that Cade and I would like to go take a look at. Isn't that right, Cade?
Yeah.
Grand Pirate Administrator of the ship, Mez Kiwan's quarters. On the old bridge deck.
Yeah, it takes you probably like the better part of an hour to actually make your way up there, as you find that the area around it has been severely impacted by a running firefight. There are the bodies of both individuals and droids scattered all over the place. Breaching your way into the office, you find that the administrator died at his post by his own hand.
To be expected from a pirate captain. I want to look for intel for Whisper, and I got a feeling Cade's going to look for anything shiny.
Give me some perception checks from both of you. Same shit as before. Only this time we are going to do them as standard average difficulty checks, not just loot checks. This is actually for stuff. Whoa! Shit, that is the best perception we've had yet.
Yep.
Cade, I need yours too.
Unless Cade's looking for something else, but I got a feeling he's looking
also,
for shiny.
you guys mind if I upgrade?
No, go for it. We'll be fine.
Are we going to Camino this session, or we waiting?
Probably
We'll
not.
get it
It's
back
already
as soon as
up
we use them.
20.
Okay.
You're gonna end up at Camino at the end of the session. We're about to go there.
But we're not going to be in combat.
No, not a lot's gonna happen when you get there. You're gonna also give conversation shit. Cade, you don't really find too much of particular note. You do find the administrator's blaster, which is actually an older model Westar, oddly enough.
Where the fuck did he get that?
Probably stole it.
You find a Westar 34.
That's Django's blaster.
Oh,
I know.
It's set the most appealing blaster sound in all of Star Wars, dude.
Yeah, it's actually just a pitch shifted AT-AT blaster. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Dude, that's a high damage fucking blaster.
Oh yeah, it did some high damage to the dude's face.
And accurate one? Damn, I might ask you for that, Wonky.
What you find, meanwhile, Lyra, is a couple of things. The first is you find an encrypted data disk, a very high-end one with a very large capacity. You don't know what is on it.
Okay.
But you find something. I'm writing this all down so I have it all for later.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I figured Whisper would appreciate some more information on Haven Shroud because they lost a lot of contacts. We'll agree Whisper should
You
be
also
made.
find his account access credentials for his bank account.
Oh!
That'll be useful.
Yep,
Yeah.
we'll be able to look at that before we head straight to Camino, right?
There's no active link to the HoloNet at this place right now, so no.
Okay, yeah,
But
well,
yes,
that's
you'll be
maybe
able to.
back to the Venator, we can look.
Would you like the spoiler?
Sure.
165,000 credits.
Oh.
That's Starfighter money.
That's money to pay the party for a little while. Since I owe you guys money anyways, but then again, a lot of you are
Oh,
getting
by the way, you got
anyway.
paid. Also, this we didn't even mention this. Last session, you got Rebel funding again, so you got like 35,000 credits already.
Okay, I got it all already?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll distribute it. God damn, the music got so much louder.
It did.
The relaxing melody is anything but.
Yeah. Okay, I'll distribute those credits and then I will...
It'll
We'll
take
take
a
a
little
look
bit to
at
grab those other ones, but they'll arrive.
Okay, perfect. So we got stuff for Whisper, probably a lot of information for Whisper.
And a lot of money.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Oh, I heard the
Salvage.
Bothan making noises.
Yes.
The
Salvage.
Botham's making happy sounds. What do you need?
Well, we're gonna need another team to come here to take the dishes and anything equipment related to them.
Right, yes. Did you call for the resurgence?
I did call. We called for the Vector. We haven't called the
The
Resurgence
Vector,
yet.
the Vector will have arrived probably half an hour ago and made its way over to begin work on whatever task you assigned it to.
So, is Azen still here?
He is for the moment. Well, sorry, it is. He wouldn't identify that he specifically.
When are they planning to leave?
Probably in the next few hours.
I don't want to bring the Resurgence in and give them a panic attack.
Azen, based on the prep work you saw, they were loading the last couple dozen crates. They had a couple dozen droids still sitting out. They're probably ready to go, if not almost ready to go at this stage. But you also have no idea when the pirates might come back. Or
Do
the
we have
Empire.
any idea where to see if there's any Tabana gas left that we could get if we were to bring in Resurgence?
You do know, based on just the structural scans you took, that the primary storage facilities for both of those detonated, and that's also the reason the port hangar's gone. One of the reasons. Everything explosive on that half of the ship exploded.
It gone.
Sadly, they don't have gun turrets big enough to fix our primary armament. Otherwise, I'd be trying to scavenge from those too.
That's not to say you could not rip some of those quad heavy turbo lasers off.
That's fair. I didn't think about that. Yeah, no, we could.
You have to realize the Bothan's already here to rip as much of the antennas and shit off that she can.
Yeah,
Also,
no, what?
Also, keyword
Tarnus
is
is...
heavy turbo lasers.
Yeah. Tarnus is going to make the suggestion that once Azen and his group
right here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm saying like.
Ring,
Hey.
ring.
Yeah. On Comlink. Once Azen and the rest of the droids leave, I say we bring the Resurgence in. if I remember correctly, quite a few of those gun turrets were still operational. And she could use more firepower. She is down quite a bit right now.
Well, she mainly needs
Hey, what?
spare parts, if I remember correctly, from what Liam
And while we
said.
can't get spare parts from the turrets here, we could easily graft them onto the ship.
Jesus Christ.
More firepower wouldn't hurt.
You're exiled, Jesus.
We're making this Venator into a terrifying ship.
We're making it into a mobile base because I don't want to get jumped by a Star Destroyer and destroyed instantly.
True.
You can blame yourself for this, VM.
I'm not going to say I disapprove. Because that'd be lying.
I was
All I'm saying is
what-
I'm putting on Scoundrel Fleet theme.
I was
Oh,
I wanted
Oh.
fucking Tandoon to be in better shape, but then you killed it.
I did kill Tandoon.
Well, we
You're right,
kinda-
I did kill it.
well, that was also our own fault because there was a lot of telltale. Hey, there's something here that we should not be.
No,
It was
no, there wasn't.
what
it
really
was,
said.
it was the fact that we brought a prisoner back that was a fucking imp spy.
We also had cameras directly watch us the entire time.
The Inquisition was actively hunting you after you went to the facility with the Nightwing virus and had a lightsaber out.
Yep.
Yeah.
They knew roughly the area you were in. They decided to lay a trap at Kashyyyk, and it worked.
But seeing as how you put the Scoundrel Fleet theme on, what are the pirates coming in?
No, you guys are being scoundrels.
Ah,
Well, mainly
Correct.
Ghost.
I-
Yes.
I was going to say if you're calling in the pirates,
I actually have to go back because I actually left the playlist on accident when doing that, so I have to go put it on from here. Hang on.
yeah. If you're gonna call the pirates in,
there you go.
I will say screw it all, and we will. call
No
resurgence.
no space battle today. It's too late. It's already 10:30.
Yeah.
Well, let's get the fighters and whatever else we dare. We're off the station.
How involved are you in trying to recover Tri-Fighters and droid vultures and hyenas?
Yes.
If I can get 6 hyenas, or sorry, 6 vultures, and honestly, 3 tries would be great. If they don't want to give up,
oh my god, I'm sorry, I just had the dumbest fucking memory. Do you remember that fucking, it was like a fake car dealership ad?
oh
Like the
god,
VHS one? Fuck you, Baltimore! Like, for some reason, home of challenge pissing just went through my mind.
oh lord.
Mm,
Did any of
Anyway,
did any of the HMPs land?
Some of them.
Can I try to get 2 of those?
It is your choice to get which craft you get. However, you have to remember spacing wise. You have to remember you're gonna have to program these because they don't have programming active that's going
I
to
know.
make them listen to you.
I know. We only brought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 8 craft on there. She can hold.
The lat
14.
counts as 2.
White Blue Vector can hold 24.
Lat counts as 2.
Based
Okay,
on
so
its
there's-
size, yeah, it's because it's
Okay,
the
so
full
there's
width of the
9.
hangar.
There's 9 then. She can carry 13 more.
I will allow you to take any 12.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stick with. Jeez. I hate the 12 part, but all right. I'll do this the smart way. 6 hyena. Sorry, not 6 hyena. 6 vulture. Do 3 hyena bombers. 2 tries, 1 HMP.
Respectable.
Because the tries
Len
are
is seething at the amount of parts he needs to keep in inventory. But yes, you can have that.
Len, what parts we need we can salvage from battlefields that I know of.
Those battlefields were 20 fucking years ago. Not quite 20, but you know my point.
Some of
Listen,
my
if
maps.
something breaks and we don't have a part to replace it, we can always get creative.
Yeah, that this is also true. I was getting one of those gunships no matter what.
Oh,
And
is Dum Dum gonna make friends with the Vulture droid in its Walker state?
Please, no. Don't, no. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna witness that Dum Dum attempt to make friends and it's literally gonna punt him.
It's just gonna flick one of its legs, and he's just gonna go, yeah.
He'll probably keep coming back like a ferret that likes to get thrown.
Malice, you cannot feel a mild migraine from Dum Dum shenanigans. Is Dum Dum a wound in the force?
Who knows?
You asked
Darth
earlier.
Dum Dum.
Oh god.
Who knows? He might be.
Turns out
Dum Dum.
Yeah, forget the Darth Jar Jar
stuff that it
speculations.
gets up to. Yeah,
it's actually Dum Dum. Dum Dum's in charge of it all.
So, honestly, the most terrifying group among what I just was able to get is going to be the 2 Tri-Fighters and that 1 HMP gunship.
Oh,
Because that's going to work as a group. And yeah, no, those Tri-Fighters are scary. They're scary good. And I have 10 Discord missiles.
You do have 10 Discord missiles.
The real question is if you'll ever
just
end up
act as
using
like a
them.
QRF for the Venator?
That is going to be the Venator's permanent fucking defense formation. That was kind of my thought process when I was getting them. I was like, I
Yep,
don't need
okay.
that many hyenas. Hyenas are good, but like I don't need that many. Because these aren't going to be loaded with proton bombs. They're going to be loaded with either concussion missiles or proton torpedoes.
Loads them with malicious intent.
Yes.
They don't need weapons, just anger.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's kind of what the HMP gunship does whenever it talks.
Yeah, no.
The HMP gunship lives on malicious.
It
That
is
thing is-
malicious.
Those things are scary.
Yeah, we're probably gonna give some of the clones heart attacks.
Yes,
Yeah, especially
yes,
when
we
it
are.
flies into that Venator's hangar.
Oh no! None of them are flying into the hangar. They are getting.
They're probably all
getting
gonna stay on the
moved
Vector.
in. Yeah, they're getting.
Oh,
They're
okay,
staying.
fair.
They're staying on. No. They're staying on the Vector until I can fucking reprogram them. After they're reprogrammed, then I will make sure the hangars are clear and they are going in their own fucking area. Because yeah, no, that. While the vultures
You
can.
also just have them cling to the hull of the ship once they're programmed.
Yeah, only
Vultures
the
and
vultures.
hyenas can do that.
Yeah, but I don't want to. The problem is the vulture. For the engines, you have to replace the fuel slugs every now and then, and I don't want to just leave the vulture out there. Yes, they can just recharge out there, but like I don't want to just leave them out there. If we're going into a combat area, yes, they're going out there. And the Tri-Droid and HMP are going to sit on standby. But anyways,
Was anyone else looking for anything else?
Mouse walks back through the main area again, and just looking for one spot that he remembers meeting that old lady that was selling parts.
You're gonna go looking for that again?
Mm-hmm.
You don't find her body, which is a good start for the day.
Mm-hmm.
But you do find that the stand that was once occupied by her seemingly was taken over by some other merchants. The sign on the wall, the kind of like improvised sign, had been crossed out, and something written in Trandoshan talking about selling slaves for personal affection.
Oh god.
What was once a stand with various bits of junk is now a pair of cages, both of which mercifully empty. Doors open.
That's good. Alright, well. Malice heads back over to the hangar area so that the ships can get loaded onto the silent vector.
Yep.
Remember, we did open up the hangar in the shipyard area where you guys found all those fighters.
Yep.
Yeah. It took some effort, but yes, you were able to get power into it. And with it, you were able to recover the fully intact R-60 T-Wing and the fully intact Prey Bird starfighters. I don't have stat blocks ready for them immediately. They will be ready next session. You also recovered the partially, but not fully intact,
N1.
well, you know,
N1. Starfighter, yeah. We'll find engines for
Sorry, I drank a lot too quickly, so I'm kind of like fighting through it right now. I'm good, but like little less focused than I desire to be at the moment.
That's fair. Fair. That's how I was feeling with the joint at the beginning of session, but it's mellowed out now.
And then you went and had another one.
No, I haven't smoked any more of it since. It was my first smoke all day, and it kind of all hit me like boom. And
so you're saying it's a good thing we interrupted you before you could finish it?
Yeah.
Glad that. I'm just gonna pounce water real quick.
I'd say this is a pretty good haul, guys.
Yeah, no kidding.
Anyone mind if I pay my own credits to get that N1 back up and running?
Up to you.
If you're wanting to do it, go for it.
Take it.
The real question is, what are you going to modify it with? Because it's going to be interesting.
Don't know yet.
I would love to work on it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I hear you got N1 Starfighter. What did you find?
It was mostly
I didn't
intact.
find it.
It was mostly intact, just missing the engines and the...
You have hyperdrive? That would be very difficult to find. Snoopy and hyperdrive is not exactly commonplace, and modifying for retrofits would be bad time.
I think this is one.
It has its hyperdrive.
It was just missing
Oh,
the
good.
the two engines and some of the flight controls.
Oh gosh.
You have like 3 spacecraft mechanics drooling over here to work on this thing. It'll be flight worthy in a week.
Probably take modified TIE engines, actually. Was ion turbine based, but if I take both from spare TIE fighter part... Wait, no.
I completely reconstructed that previous tie. We could build something.
That might be option, but better idea. We have V-Wing remains.
Ooh.
We'll discuss this when we get back to the ship.
Make super fast. You can literally see lens gears turning. Like they're right there. They're doing it.
Until he looks over and sees all the vulture droids and hyenas and stuff.
Okay, why have you brought more Murderbots? I mean, I am Murderbot too, but like I do it by choice.
I was going to say, Lynn, you help murder people all the time. Like, I'm just bringing more.
What help? No, I've only killed 6 people directly. In a half.
These are going to be for the Venator's defense fleet.
Okay, if we count time as gunner, that could be different number. But I can't prove that number.
Lynn, you broke a Trandoshan's neck with one hand.
Duh. He deserved it.
I'm not gonna argue that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that it was Len that killed Boss Crate, like way back at the fucking beginning of the campaign. That was
Because
like 10 fucking months ago.
Me and V got him absolutely sloshed.
You did, you got him fucking wasted, and then you said, Len, get rid of him, and Len went, okay, and just broke his neck.
After he
We
was
all just
pulling
got-
him up.
Yeah, we all just kind of looked like, that's not what we meant, but alright.
You need to be more specific next time.
And we have been specific ever since.
And it's worked. He hasn't broken any more necks.
Not dum-dums yet.
Len has a soft spot for Dum Dum. Say Dum Dum reminds Len of himself, but it doesn't. He doesn't remind him of fucking anything other than the gremlin he is. But I do like Dum Dum. He has problems. Crow, he is still in... Okay, good. He is still locked in the airlock. Not airlock. Oh, no. We left him in the escape pod, right?
They hear Ellis grumble over the comlink as
Bring him. You know what? Bring him in here. We might as well let him have a briefing while we discuss next steps. You see him going in here, and as he's just walked up while being towed by Crow in chains, while Ellis rings a bell shouting "shame."
And it's all in binary, and TARDIS just shakes his head like, of course.
All I hear is a bunch of beeping and see that.
I don't understand that droid. Actually,
Has it?
Let me rephrase. I don't understand any of those three droids.
I would say she has a good sense of humor, but at the same time, that's a bit much.
I think Alice just hates Dum Dum.
yes. Because she was a Jedi Starfighter Corps droid, so.
She's hardcore, and she's like this idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are working on recovering the remaining of the droids you wish to pick up. You found another assassin droid. I don't know how you've managed to keep doing this, Tarnis, but like, just make sure it's friendly when you turn it on.
I'm going to mess or modify its IFFs. Don't worry.
Wait, where did you find a BD?
He was just sitting there on the counter. It looks like the programming slate was completely wiped, so like he's ready to go. You just have to turn him on, I think. Do you want him?
I mean, he would come in handy for a few things, especially for or places that are hard to get to.
Tarnis hands him over. Alright. I'm
you.
not going to argue.
Now let's move to turn him on and see what type of programming was initially put on him, if anything.
It is a factory default BD series droid.
Okay, so it doesn't have anything on it. Okay.
No.
Nothing special, at least.
But you do know the BD series droids, I mean, they're pretty rare because their manufacturer went under before the Clone Wars. There's only, like... There are probably 10,000 of them in the whole galaxy.
Yeah, Tarnis just isn't
Maybe 20.
intrigued by it.
It's
Like, it's a cool little droid.
It's a cool little
It's
droid,
cool.
but, like, why would you care?
Yeah. I'm trying to build up a force that I can help fight with.
I just figured I'd throw a little buddy at you. What will this droid's designation be?
Well, Cal had BD1.
Get a BDD.
Sure.
BD69.
BDD. No, BD69.
Yeah, right back.
B69.
Everybody increase your fucking credits by 5,000, please, so I can...
I just did. I saw your message in the chat.
Okay, can you give it to Alpha Exile when you get a chance?
Yes.
Yeah.
5,000?
5,000 to everybody.
Okay. Alright, that's stuff for Alpha.
Yep,
Also,
I just put 20K
BD69 is... Or, sorry. No, hang on. B69 is good.
Okay, I'm back.
Tristan, your droid has a name.
Alright.
It doesn't have to. It's Tristan's droid. Tristan should have won it in. But B69 is funny. So.
Are you cool with that, Tristan?
Yeah, that works.
It should be BD something. Okay, sure.
BD. Let's go with BD55.
That's a symmetrical number. I like it.
Symmetrical number. That's fucking. Do you mean an odd number or a number with a
It just looks appealing.
Sure.
Tristan, give yourself 5,000 credits if you haven't already. Okay.
Unlike your medical droid aboard Serenity's Edge, which is literally named BD, 2B or not 2B.
Yeah.
I forgot about that medical droid.
If you go into the droids, it's in there under
He's an
support
interesting
droids.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget that you have your red TC series protocol droid.
Mm-hmm.
I find it funny that Frankie is under Astromex.
I think it's not an astromech, but alright.
I mean,
The second most murder bot we have.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tarnus, you have that R series?
Yes.
droid?
who's R2TP? Oh, that's Tarnus's astromech. I forgot about Tarnus's astromech.
Tarnus has a lot of fucking bots.
Yes, I do.
Kate,
Yeah.
I will give you 2,000 credits for that West Star you found.
Ugh. You know,
It's
Why is
500 more than
Dum Dum wounded?
Why is Dum Dum wounded?
I fixed
probably
it.
Probably because of Elise. Probably.
Oh, that's right. Ellie was bullying him
Oh, that was a while ago.
back on the fucking
Back on Salukama, yeah.
yeah.
Like a month ago.
I've been looking for a sidearm for a while, and I think this is the one for me.
The West Star or the cavalry pistol?
The West Star.
Okay. Because you just looked up the West Star 34 and realized how nice a gun it is.
Oh, not. I knew it from Jango Fett or Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jango Fett. Yeah, but I plan on giving the cavalry blaster to Tarnus.
Okay.
Cavalry. No.
Sniper.
I want the A28 or 280.
Oh, you want the A280? Okay. Well,
Yeah,
then
the
you can have
Dragoon
the A280.
just turns into a carbine.
Yeah.
Might as well give that to like.
Uh,
Take the,
Actually, you know what? You should give that to Malice.
The
That was like
cavalry.
17.
Yes, but he can't always take that. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Given the timeline of things, I'd personally rather we just hang out for a little bit and figure out admin stuff and whatever we're going to do for the next 10 minutes and end session early rather than trying to run into and try and rush through the initial phase of Camino.
Okay.
Sounds.
That makes me a little worried, but okay, that's fine.
Because there is, like, when you get there, shit's going to happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Well, in that case, we'll say we waited for Azen and his group to leave. And then we
Ace and
brought
his
the
group left
Resurgent.
when you brought in the Resurgence, and at that point you could take more droids. But I can't let you have, like, 100.
Yeah, no. Can I?
It's gonna
Can
take us time to get to Camino.
Can I get the rest? So
It
6
is.
more volt, basically double the numbers. That's all I really want. Just double that. The number that I have.
I will
it.
do that if everyone else approves that.
I approve. 12 vultures,
Yeah,
6 hyenas, 4 tries, and 2 HMPs. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I will say, as you start loading them onto the ship, you look at Oddball, and he's looking at you with this expression of just like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?"
Balance
I'm
is
making-
also concerned as
I
well,
am-
because he has been shot at, but so
Your
many
droid,
ways.
your clone flight crew is looking at like, "The fuck have we? What Looney Tunes bullshit have we walked into?"
Listen, these are going to be used for the defense of the Resurgence. This way, you don't have to risk your lives all the time.
And then they look over at the Prey Bird, the N1, and the T60 and go, "Oh, okay. Those
See,
look
we
interesting."
Yeah, we didn't just bring back random crap.
I mean, I would argue that the Prey Bird, the T60, and part of an N1 is absolutely the definition of random crap. But
Yes, but
I like how this is just like some of the best warriors clones in the universe talking to a fucking Duros about separatist vulture droids and shit. Like,
and he's like, "Don't worry, guys. Believe me, I got this."
I'm not turning them on until we know the programming is good. It's
You look,
fine.
you look over at Wampus out of the hangar. He's strung up a hammock and he is currently plastered.
Okay.
Also,
Everything will
Oddball.
be fine, guys.
You mean a
Everything will
Monday.
be fine.
One of those. Also, Oddball, how is he drunk already?
When isn't he drunk?
Well, actually, we're not sure where he found. We're not. Currently, Bredonium.
What?
How?
I'm kidding. It's been. He found the Lum stash.
Oh, I thought we hid that good enough.
No, we pulled him out of the bar. Like, he was literally in the bar.
Oh, that's even worse.
He put a tap on the tap.
Don't forget
It was
about
just-
your IGRM.
He was
Ortho
lit
droid.
within the bar counter like a fucking Minoc just sipping off of the fucking Lum tap.
I haven't forgotten about the IGM.
Do we need to make the IG a bouncer droid for the cantina on board?
No, it's an enforcer. It would be the worst.
Yeah, it killed people. No,
But you could tell it not to.
it's going into my little workshop with the other IG unit, or the HK unit. You know, the other fucking assassin droid. Oh, yes, this is
help me
I was
install that
thinking of what he would
astromech
say.
brain.
I was thinking of what the HK would say to him. It's like, statement, you are but a mockery of half of what I represent, a pale echo of my accomplishments, struggling to attain a glimmer of my power. Pathetic.
You don't have to be that rude to it.
It's turned off. I'm going to be rude to it.
Statement,
That's fair.
It's turned off. I'm going to be rude to it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna look at Cade. I am not ripping the brain out of this perfectly good R series droid just so you can. So I will find you another one. we have several destroyed droids over here that I can pull the brain out of.
As you're having this conversation in kind of the droid bay, you see Len go by. We have lost Dum Dum. Last we heard, he was in Hangar Bay.
How did he disappear already?
Wild screech of Ellis had that
And you look over and you see Wampa and Dum Dum in a tug of war match with a keg with Alice and Crow.
Oh God! Someone could deal with that.
Because
My money's on Crow.
Crow can just like pull a starship if he wanted to. you know your mag boot? He has mag treads.
I will also point out, at this point you look over and you realize Dum Dum currently has 3 restraining bolts attached to his head, none of which are doing a thing.
I think he is a wound in the Force. He's how the Wills are spying on us.
I am the Wills.
Exactly. TARDIS is gonna look over it, like either Cade or Mal or even Cole, and just be like, "Someone, please go deal with that. I'm not doing this."
I'm not getting in the way
Al
of a
just reaches
genocide.
over, grabs the keg, and fucking lifts it up high above him and just.
Restrain Dum Dum physically.
No,
this time.
no, I got him. He's my friend. Okay, he's my friend. And you see as Wampa picks him up and just walks away.
But
carrying him like a toddler as Dum Dum like hugs around his neck.
God, no.
God.
A match made in heaven.
Are we just a giant group of functional alcoholics and psychopaths?
Yes.
No, they
And
are.
they're Jedi?
Well, yeah, we have Jedi. And we have some
away.
alcoholics and definitely some psychopaths. Len says, looking over at his work crew with like a smirk of upper leadership. Anyway.
When your crew has no room to talk about psychopaths.
Here you go, oddball.
Look,
Take
I
us
got
back to the cantina.
Look, I got them to stop using the death sticks. Unfortunately, they're now sniffing coolant. We're working on it.
As long as they don't try to make their own booze out of something, we're good.
No, we agreed. The booze will be made at the still, which is under control of Bartender Droid.
Okay.
Was Bartender Droid formerly 3PO unit? Yes. Does he
This
know how
thing
to
doesn't
make booze edible? I think so.
This
Well, my
3PO
problem
unit
is-
doesn't happen to have a clamshell head of a
No.
command. Okay. Oof.
That Wyvern's Reserve is going into me and Tesh's quarters, by the way, so that Wampa doesn't try and drink it.
No, but he is calling himself Squeaky.
Oh no.
I'm kidding, it's not that one.
Please no. Not that droid, please no.
And the Wyvern's Reserve is going into your quarters, I'm pretty sure, Lyra.
Yes,
it's
me
going
and
in her
Tesh's quarters.
in her safe.
TARDIS still has a bottle hidden away in his quarters.
Before I went up there, by the way, I'm going to stop at medical and get a bit of a wash down.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before
Well,
You're also-
while we're
say contact high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did that aboard the Serenity's Edge beforehand, and all of you were seeing stars as soon as you took your helmets off and Lyra walked by.
yeah, it was. Oof. But by the way, how much in the way of defensive equipment would we be able, as far as ship-based
Guns and
weaponry,
stuff?
would we be able
Unfortunately,
to salvage?
most of what was there was destroyed, but you would get the equivalent of 2 quad heavy turbo lasers and 4 quad heavy laser cannons.
That's not bad. Quad laser cannons could supplement some of our point defense array. were there any tractor beams still in one piece that we could potentially? Any of them that we could salvage parts from? Because we're short 2 operational.
Parts for them, maybe, but the parts would not be necessarily compatible.
Damn. Acceptable. I give.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's me. Robbed the round pointy dip things on the roof.
Yeah, you stole the fucking communications arrays. Oh god.
Communications, broadcast antennas, anything of the sort.
Those are probably going to go on the back of the Venator. Back, I'd say here.
Every direction. EM sweet go burr.
EM sweet go burr.
And then probably.
Yeah, it's going to need its own like dedicated power conduit.
Conduits, plural.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Depends on the size. Just a corridor full of conduits.
Again.
Well, stand by making character backups and giving out XP.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, we're getting XP. These are acceptable terms. Wow. I don't. Oh yeah, I did.
This does count for this session and last, so.
Okay.
Oh, so you gave minimums out?
Everyone got 25 today, so.
Damn.
What did you need? You always say you need 5 more. It's almost like it's It's almost like it's a pathological thing with you.
No, it's genuinely like I've always trying to get like 1 or multiple things, and it's always 5 short, and I'm just like, damn. Because this game was built in 5s.
I would like to scour for a droid brain or an astromech brain.
You can find one on board. I'm not going to make you search for that. With enough effort, you can absolutely find some broken down astromech that you could get the brain from. That is very possible.
We went around the ship trying to collect up all the astromechs we could. A lot of them were not in good shape.
Yeah, you got a couple dozen operational, though. Not to mention like 3 dozen mouse droids, some other repair droids, a couple medical droids. Like, you got quite a few.
Yeah, we have a small arsenal of droids, so the ship is running.
Yeah,
like
it's running.
Decent, yeah, it's running with its decent little complement of droids, but it's not its full complement of droids.
Nope.
Because I remember we rolled for it a very, very long time ago.
Yeah.
But I want to finally throw that brain in Frankie.
God.
I like to imagine it's going to be very, very Borderlands. You're going to have this droideka with just like an R2 head stuck to this left side of it or something.
Frankie now sounds like Claptrap.
Not Portal 2, please.
And it, oh god, what was it?
I said, I meant Borderlands, not like Portal. What?
Are you talking about Wheatley?
I am a CL4PTP sewer bub, but my friends call me Claptrap.
Yeah, imagine Frankie just sounds like Claptrap and acts like him too.
Oh god.
Well, I know we rolled for his potential what was it? His personality traits. And we got compassionate and pessimistic.
Well, that's half of what a droideka would actually be if it could talk. Passionate about killing?
No,
oh, you said compassionate.
Compassionate, yes.
That's weird.
It's a compassionately pessimistic
murder
droideka.
Yep.
Are all of these droids, including the new droid Starcraft, are they all just going to start being friends with each other? This is going to be weird.
We
vultures
are a
and all
very
that?
weird, eclectic group of things. So yeah,
Yes.
this is not surprising.
That is that's very accurate.
Tarnis's little astromech is going to become very good friends with the vultures and all them.
Then you got Frank.
Mostly because, Tarnis is going to be working with them quite a bit. Honestly, I'm just thankful that I was allowed to get that many droids.
Way more than I thought you'd get.
Yeah, no, I thought I would only get the first half.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I was
I
allowed
can't believe
double.
he let you get Tri-Fighters.
A few is not that life-changing, especially if my plan is to keep them defending the ship.
Yeah.
Like that, by having the droids defend the ship, it opens the rest of our fighters up to be used on away missions.
Yeah, for our strike teams.
Yeah. It gives us more options. Because then we don't have to worry about keeping a constant group back at the Venator.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much you trust 12 Ultra Droids, 4 Tri-Fighters, and 8 Hyenas to defend it against an Imperial Star Destroyer, but you know.
I
We
trust
also have
them,
all of our other
I trust them.
too.
I trust them to delay.
Yeah.
Sacrifice
they're-
themselves for the good of.
Maybe not sacrifice themselves, but delay long enough for, hey, we have the jump coordinates set. Get back. Now, if they can't all get back, it's going to be, hey, we are sorry, and leave.
What are you watching, Exile?
I found something funny, that's all. When I was in the bathroom. I put in funny stuff.
How much is the signature ability?
Signature abilities, we might need to create one for you. I don't know if the clone pilot comes with any, but basically it's a special superpower you get. Like, remember how Targus can go Sanic?
Really fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, well,
Basically, spend a
I
destiny
have
point
one.
and get
It's
a thing.
this one is mine. Is one of the ones that I can path onto.
Okay.
Fucking fireworks from every Saturday for a month. This is gonna be annoying.
Amidst the pandemonium battles involving hundreds of starships and vehicles, pilots must ignore the chaos around them and focus on individual enemy targets to prioritize. Once per game session, when piloting a starship or vehicle, the character may spend 2 destiny points, holy shit, to challenge another starship
All of
or
them.
vehicle with an equal silhouette to battle. For 2 rounds, the 2 ships are locked in a duel. For the duration of the duel, the 2 dueling ships can only make attacks against each other, and no other starships or characters can target the dueling ships with attacks.
Every signature ability starts off as 2.
You're gonna like 1v1 Soontir Fell or something.
Yeah, that's also why I took the other specialization that I took, because I can make my Y-wing look bigger, so I can fight ships bigger than my ship and keep them off of the group.
Also, that music just got really fucking loud for a second there. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
Is there anything else we'd like to cover today, gentlemen?
Not particularly.
I did just get my first eye for detail. So.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Once I have the second one, I will. Next time I do a droid build, I can use that ability to. Oh, hey. I'm going to convert one of these successes over to advantages.
That's very...
Wow. It's very useful.
That could be very useful.
Well, thank you for joining us today, everybody. Sorry for being the shorter episode today. I I'm frankly tired. I've not been sleeping well, and I am in a position where I think it's better if we have a full session for our arrival and first actions on Camino next week.
Wagi will be here for it too, in my apartment.
Oh,
That'll be.
I know you're going to visit.
Yeah, I'll be down there for a week. I'm gonna be staying with our buddy Red.
Cool.
I'll put D&D. We'll set it up a little bit in the living room and just put it on the big screen.
That sounds fun. Looking forward to it. Is there anything anyone else would like to say or get done before we head out today?
No, I'm just I've got everything I wanted. I'm storing that XP for right now.
I gotcha. Man, the Venator really is the sexiest Star Destroyer, isn't it?
Yeah.
The lines are
so
a lot
good.
better.
It's like, look, the ISD is good, the Victory's good, all them other, like the other ones are good, but the Venator is just, it's so good. The Clone Wars era styling, nothing beats it.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking when back at the beginning of the game, like, how big a ship I'm going to give you? I said, well, I'll give you a Moncal cruiser of some kind at some point, maybe something. And then I'm like, but a Venator. So I left it as an option.
Yep.
Technically, there were 2 different Venators you could get. You chose one of them.
What was the other?
You didn't technically encounter it.
Oh.
But there was going to be an option for you to steal an Imperial modified one.
Nah, I like the Republic era one.
I think so too. You are, after all, part of the Alliance to restore the Republic, so...
That and the Imperial modified one would have had all of its stuff like ripped out of it for the most part.
It was going to be better armed, but like losing out on a lot of its starfighter control, a lot of its other systems, all of its Clone Wars era specific stuff, and its clone specific stuff.
Yeah.
Which
it would
is
have been
turning.
more of a training ship too.
Potentially. Or just rear line duty stuff. They did a lot of that.
Oh my god. The doctor's specialization, by the way, it has no descriptions. It just says, please see page on all of them.
Yes, I know. I haven't gone and updated that yet. But you bought it. I will do that for next session. It'll be ready.
Yeah.
Because when they come in, because of how they have to do the licensing, nothing can be put in. It just says go here. So, but I can get all of it online for free, just on the wiki. So I just go and copy paste everything.
That's where I'm looking at its specializations for and stuff that I was doing.
Yeah,
Was
look at the wiki for specializations
Yeah, that's
before you.
what I'm doing.
Yeah. I was just wondering why my stream said it was someone else, but why?
All right, that is the end of this session for tonight. It was again a very short one, and well, I hope you all enjoyed this one. It was definitely a lot interesting, a lot more RP related, a lot more shopping, quote unquote. But anyway, I'm just Longshot. I hope you all liked and subscribed if you are watching this on YouTube later on. Anywho, I'm just Longshot, signing off.